Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Disney Dungeons and Dragons! I am your Dungeon Master, August Schmidt, and with me, as always, our wonderful Lost One. Say hello, everybody!
Hello, everybody!
Hi,
Dr. Nick!
Oh, it's good.
Hi.
Oh, man. Last we saw you guys, so much has happened. You were able to successfully avoid the tsunami in Sumani, but Soli tragically lost his life. And there is now a timer. We are trying to find the heart of Davy Jones. Working together, again, flying through, learning a lot through your studies, through your ingenuity, and through just some of your magic that you all hold. Learning more about Davy Jones, the world around you, and coming up with a plan where Nick and Nemo would try to get the heart first, having a bunch of fake keys that would just destroy once used, but once finding the heart, being able to hopefully take out Davy Jones. Except, there must always be a captain of the Dutchman. So, what we are going to do, though, is there was a lot that happened. Specifically, one person who wasn't here last week, but was here during a mini-session, has some stuff to do, which relates. But we are actually going to show a bit of a flashback, cutback of what happened on the way up to this, because we see Nemo, as you are just now finishing your sermon, your grand little everyone said cheering, people are coming up. Nemo and Esmeralda, you see a group of people are walking up to you. A man in beautiful green armor and purple cape, a woman with arcane blue and yellow robes, and a man who seemed to have had horns just a second ago, but now sweeping hair back, are walking up to you. Esmeralda, you see a woman, her eyes seem to flash blue just for a moment. Are you the clerics of Tiger Lily?
Yes, we are.
That's wonderful. Tiger Lily is one of my oldest friends.
Oh.
I'm Belle of France.
Oh. That makes sense.
You see, looking at you, I have a request of you.
Okay.
As being clerics, please, if you could take this new gospel, share it as much as we can, but also, she kind of brings you down. Being clerics, if you could commune with other gods, as we may have something the gods might find interesting. You see, pointing down towards this kind of rubbled statue of what may have once been Hades. I've cast a minor illusion around it, but there is a trap door that leads to the basement, much of which has been destroyed thanks to my husband Adam. But we were able to recover weapons and armor bearing the symbol of Hades. This may be a big, obvious piece of evidence against the gods with Hades' involvement, far outstepping what he may have had. I don't know if it will do anything.
Splitting the world is far outstepping it.
But to have armor and weaponry in terms of well-outfitting armies could be important for godly intervention to take place.
This would be some good incriminating evidence.
Good job,
Thank you, I've been practicing.
You see a single tear. I see why Tiger Lily chose you. When you see her, could you just give her a hug from me?
Of course. Can we actually hug her? Have you ever hugged her? I don't think I've ever hugged her.
I
She
hugged her
gives
in the
you
other
both
place.
a hug. You see Belle gives you both that hug. Nemo, it's more just she picks up the bowl. But she gives that gentle hug.
Shakes it.
Ooh.
Elbow.
Why are you sleeping?
Fishy!
PT.
Nick, you are walking past the cathedral and you hear Nick Wilde.
I didn't steal anything.
I knew you were gonna say that. Oh,
Yes!
I called it perfectly. You see though a gentleman, fine blue suit, holding up a note, slightly wet from once you just had Nemo send off this message, holding up a still fish water drenched note of ascending. It's a pleasure.
Hey, Adam, do I shake your hand? This is...
Yes. Sure.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Nick Wilde. You knew that already. I'm sorry. So yeah. What did I send again? What do you have an answer or that's
You see,
I guess you just pick up from where the sending
He just says, "It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's nice to meet you as well.
I see you're rather well met when it comes to Agatha."
Yes, unfortunately.
UC says, "Have a seat." And because there's like pews, people are starting to like leave, move. A lot are, talking, of course, to Nemo and Esmeralda and all those priests to be like,
Imagine
"Hey,
walking-
what's
Hey,
going
don't put
on?"
that in your
Imagine
mouth.
being
Don't put that in your
Yeah.
mouth.
Imagine
Like,
being able to walk into a church.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I
But
don't
Nick,
want
you
there
see
either.
Adam kind of like brings you to a seat. Just first of all, it is rather horrible what happened. I was only 10 years old when she cursed me.
Really?
Yeah, she has a penchant for
She just hates kids.
enacting her sense of justice. And while I can't believe I'm saying this, I don't approve of her methods. I understand her lessons.
Right.
You see, he pulls out a beautiful crystal rose. When I got my curse, I used my money and power to cheat. I called in some favors, I talked to magicians, and tried to circumvent the curse, have my old life back, but it really only made it worse. That is until I found the right people. You see, he's looking at this woman talking to Esmeralda and Nemo, and you see Adam just... You talk about balance. Agatha's not trying to teach you if you're a good person or not. Rather, I believe maybe like myself, that there's a lot you could learn more about yourself. You see, he breaks off a single piece of this crystal rose. He said, just something to remember me by.
Thank you.
I think you're on good paths.
I wish I could give you a thing. I don't have too many.
You've got like
friends.
your like calling cards like Nick Wilde.
That's true. I'm like, hey.
The fox for the job.
If
Right?
you need any excitement, just hit me up. I can get you some good stuff.
I can make your range.
But yeah, thank you so much. What was your curse, by the way?
You see his hand is becomes beastly. You look at his face, horribly grotesque as like tusks and horns and everything, but immediately seems to die back down. As you see, it was a bit of an everything. To reflect my ugliness and the person I was becoming, I guess, was her goal. I really was a monster. But now the curse works for me. Not because of my cheating, but because again, his eyes betray him. And you know this as a thief. He keeps looking at this woman.
What was the incantation?
Proceeds to curse you again.
Yeah. Don't say it. Basically, he said, too much to describe, but that I wouldn't be free of this curse without finding someone who could love my true person. It wasn't me changing, it was me learning how to be better and finding the people that love that about me. I still have this new form, but you see arcane magic seems to flicker his hands too, but it's also now mine. And so I do believe if Agatha cursed you, she sees something good in you. I do too.
You're gonna make me blush. What are you doing?
You see just nothing, but please, keep that. Don't worry about Cruella. I have a plan to check out her building here in a couple hours.
Okay.
We'll look into her. Keep helping Arthur and the other crews as best we can.
Was there anything that we found that could help them? Information about Cruella? It
Not
was
much
stuff.
yet.
Stuff was changed, right?
Stuff was changed, and a lot of stuff. It's that kind of stuff's already being passed around with that sending of like what's being changed.
They know that already.
They were actually some of the first that got that. Again,
Oh.
like Bell's vision saw some of this. So you see that, Adam, just you're doing good. I hope to see you soon.
Hey, really quick before you go, I reach in and pull out a piece of paper. I'm like, can you add yours to this? It's all the others' signatures too.
Unfortunately, I don't sign anything. Being royalty, people would love my signature.
Right. Can I? Does Bell sign?
No.
Alright, it's alright.
Yeah, sir.
It's alright. I understand.
Yeah, get a little. Phoebus, you missed some of this because again, you did have to go immediately look for stuff. Coming back though, Esmeralda, you see that this woman seems to have given you, of course, introducing yourself as Belle, giving you a bit of a note. You don't know what it said because she kind of folded. She said, "Please give this to that man with the armor." Yes. Do you know him?
He's my significant other.
Wonderful. I think he may be the one studying my old books, and tell him to open it and he'll know when the time is right.
Okay.
Hey, August, how many of those armors for Hades were there?
Crates upon crates upon crates. We are talking like what's left. Fun fact, you can do a little peeky. Level. There are like ashen bodies and rubble across this giant underground storage facility. Like these three leveled whatever was down there. They are high level casters and powerful melee fighters. Like there are bodies, things, but even though they can do a lot, there were a lot of crates. And the thing is too, whereas the crates might not be like sturdy, like, you know, a lot of fire damage or radiant damage still affected them, they're still full of these things. You could outfit about 10 legions worth down here.
How many spellcasters do we have under our Tiger Lily Church?
Immediately, unfortunately, most of these spellcasters would have left with Frollo, if that makes sense. These are the normal people out of state. They're not innately magical, unfortunately. Not a lot of them have the spells, but these are the people that wanted to follow because they may be normal.
Here's a magic one. Now you're magic.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah.
I'm thinking Nemo might want to repurpose those armors for Tiger Lily to have
Ooh.
crusaders / missionaries
Crusade!
travel around.
Oh, holy
Dazzle.
Useful.
I think
We are
Barbosa.
now staying.
Barbosa might.
Yes,
that would be
into
enough.
a Church
I
of
think
Tiger Lily.
something where, because also it's like you can keep it on the DL, and like that's one of those things. Like again, Bell has cast one of those bigger spells. I shouldn't say minor. I think it's like major. So it's like no one knows it's there. No one's gonna just stumble upon this trapdoor. But anyone who has access to church could go to. So
That's
you
the
could
stuff
send
in the
missions.
basement, right?
Yeah. So like a lot of like, unfortunately, one of the things is it would need repurposing. Some of the armor seems to have like multiple like holes for different arms, like creatures that maybe have like 4 or 6 arms. Like the helmets are like weirdly oblong shaped. Like nothing humanoid should normally fit in these armor or giant swords. They may be for demonic forces, but you could instruct some of the followers and the people here to start crafting them into more usable, or even just
We're gonna leave some of them as evidence, obviously.
yes.
So like we'll set aside like a couple crates, but definitely repurpose it
Gotcha.
because we are now staying.
Finally, Barbosa,
No, it's for Spanish.
you are sitting outside the temple, and you see this knight kind of walk up to you, sits
Hello
down.
there.
Hello. I see you are not coming in.
I would, but I kind of pull out a coin and flash it to him as to signify that it physically killed me. If I
You
want.
see, he's just. I may understand.
What's your name?
Cadle,
Good to meet you, Kayla. I'm Barbosa.
He's awesome.
nice to meet you. Tum tum. I see most of your friends seem rather despondent. As again, this was right after, so a lot of you, it's not a lot of smile happy. You see, looking at you, just, I understand loss. Just remember that there's a reason you may all be here, just as there's a reason I may be here. And just as well as you probably shouldn't rob any more stores on your way out of town.
Well, you plan on buying something?
You see his...
I was gonna point.
You don't see his eyes as the helmet is completely down, but there is like a greenish glow maybe where the eyes should be, as you see. Speaking of earlier.
Yes, I was just gonna...
This was many sessions ago for us, not hours ago this
Yeah.
morning. Barbosa, Mike, Jack, Terry, when you guys running through the store grabbing stuff, like
Yeah, I was like, and then
Did
something
you
like
get spotted?
he spotted you guys. Because fun fact, he was also shopping that day. So he sees these like weird people and pirates and a green goblin stealing a bunch of coins.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "What's going on?"
Hey, yo!
I just
Bro.
wanted something to hit with. I was,
But yes, you see, you just good luck.
I'll see if I can forgive myself.
As these they all are getting ready. You see, this night summons down at Pegasus as they start gathering in. This is right when, of course, Mike shows back up with the ship.
Keeping my distance from that
And you
Pegasus,
guys,
like, okay, now.
Yeah, right. But getting the ship, immediately summoning up the rope, starting to get ready to go. Gusteau,
Yo, what's up?
you are spending quite a lot of time in your room over these 2 days, over this journey.
I'm helping.
You are helping. Let's go ahead and roleplay this out.
Okay.
And I'll say this would be like the morning, no, more like, yeah, morning of, basically by evening something should happen. Nick is about to leave, as Gusteau, and it's something where I know, helping fix the board with Nick. You were, again, a big proponent of, like, using a lot of your just natural tool checks, Nick, a lot of now the information you have from Jim Hawkins and all his parties. As well as, you have a couple items too, but we've already started using those. But we're starting with Gusteau. What would you like to do here?
Would I know that Nick's leaving? So, sorry, since I was gone last
Yes,
week. He's splitting
Nick's
off
about
for-
to. Nick and Nemo are about to jump out the back hatch and zoom up to the island, while you guys dip the boat in the water to draw Jones in.
Yeah, so I think knowing that, my first priority would have been helping fix the board.
Yes.
So that's kind of what I would do first.
Yeah.
So I think like the way that I'd kind of start that, because I've seen you tinkering on it. But I think,
Just a little bit.
yeah, but I think I would like. Do you work on it in your
Months.
room, or like where do you keep it?
It's
in
in the forge.
In the forge.
Because
yeah.
there is like an actual forging workshop area. It's right above the kitchen. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I'd just like approach. Would you probably be in there a lot?
A lot.
Yeah, so I'd probably just come up and like knock on the
Ha!
door. Sorry.
I was focused. I'm making a lot of progress. Sorry. Come in.
Yeah. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. I did not ask this beforehand. Can we say that we salvaged the parts from my old body? Like, cause there was like a bunch of cooking utensils in my bones.
Yeah,
on the
so it's
inside.
like, I need this. Yeah, it was on the ship, so it's like scooping up the remains of this stuff. This wouldn't be a normal buy. You have to use Mr. Incredible's backup suit
Of
for now.
course, of course.
But
But
yes,
like the
your
extra-
cooking utensils, your tinkering tools, a lot of that was
Stop!
stuffed into the cardboard.
Yeah. So
The
I
good stuff.
I feel like I would have like a bag with me and just be like, I have a lot of spare parts. I was wondering if I could help you.
Yeah. Looking at the
It's a
board,
frying pan.
it doesn't look great. It's fucked up.
It's looking good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Better, for
I've been
sure.
working on it just for like a few hours.
Give me an insight check, Gusteau, on the board.
That's
Piece of
cocked.
A jar?
That's 22.
22. The board, it's got the mechanics. It's got the physical shape, of course. Every single one of these boards needs physical shape. And the mechanics and technology are all here. That's actually something Nick's done. One of the only things missing is a power source. Something to really kickstart the engine, so to speak.
Is that something I would have?
No, but you might know something. As well as Esmeralda, have you yet to give Phoebus the note?
I was gonna go play that with him once we're done here.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second then.
If this is something we've done in a previous session, I have no clue. Can I roll an insight check on me?
What am I supposed to do?
Into
If you turn into insight,
It's
no,
been a
if it's-
while.
You need some sort of power source. This could be, like we would think, like an engine, right, for a car. Or, in terms of D&D, something powerful, either magically or physically, something that could charge up and have a continuous charge.
Walk it in there on a string spiral.
Launchpad!
And you
We need
get
a launchpad.
He can charge up.
He goes Super
Are
Saiyan.
you trying to make me give up one of those items?
We already do a launch pad.
Is that what you're trying to do to me?
Maybe a gem.
I didn't take any of those. Oh. I'll be right back.
The Mr. Incredible suit.
Like
I didn't take
I
anything.
sprint back into the room.
Whoa! Sorry,
And
I'm
I
not used
hold
to
out
seeing.
a huge ruby.
I'm not used to seeing a suit run at me.
Just like an empty bodysuit.
Animated
But yeah, I come back in and I have a decently sized, like,
size of your fist.
yeah.
This
Whoa,
is
thank you.
where
What-
do
what
you-
is
that's
this?
what's gonna be needed. Yes.
Oh, well.
Where do you guys
oh,
get these things?
Oh, right, right.
What is
right.
this?
It's a gift. It's
for
not
you.
charged right now, but let me try something. I'm gonna put both hands on it and cast Firebolt like 100 times into the gem to like, it wouldn't do anything magical like damage wise, but just for flavor, like to like charge it up with
You
fire
might need
energy.
someone else to help charge though. Just one caster charging this.
Oh, okay.
I'll be right back. I sprint out
Ah!
again. I come and
Speaking of
grab
fire-
it. Mike's just sitting on the empty hole at the top of the suit, so
What
it looks
in
like
the
he's
world?
wearing
This
the
now
suit.
looks like a beautiful ruby.
Mike, when'd you get so big?
In fact,
Oh wait, never mind.
the gem cut is exquisite. Nick, this is a fine piece of gem work.
Interesting.
It has ever so slightly the most beautiful curved flaw in the middle.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a history check.
It's my diamond earring.
Where do we get these things?
Oh,
I only got plus
It's
2 to
Kim's
this.
diamond earring that
Double
you lost in the
disadvantage.
ocean.
9.
Okay.
Nine. Oh, you would have advantage though, Nick, for a reason you're bachelor.
Okay,
Sorry.
August.
There's things.
August, look me in the eyes.
16.
You're sick for this.
I know I am.
16. 14
Nick,
plus 2.
this is the beautiful Hook Emerald
Oh!
from Sumani City. It's well known among thief circles. Currently, it's been out of circulation for a while. A private collector may have bought it. Not a lot of, but it's one of those when you run with thieves' guilds as heavily as you do, you hear about these scores. But this is now a ruby, basically, by the amount of firebolts and magic being pushed into this. If you hook this up to the board, this is what's going to give your board the charge that it would need to work.
Yeah, I just found it on the ground after the tsunami. It was the weirdest thing. Yeah, like as we were leaving, because Mike took the ship and went off,
Right,
and
took
I was
the
just like,
ship,
I don't
and
want to go in the
then-
church because like I don't know Tiger Lily that well, and like I'm
Right.
dead. It was kind of
You
awkward.
just found it?
It was just there,
You just
literally,
found
like
it?
in rubble. Yeah,
You
in a
just
pile of
grabbed
rubble.
it?
Yeah, because I was like looking over, like Jackie left, and like I was the pearl for a minute.
Right,
and it
right,
was
right.
like I was kind of like wistfully like
Oh,
I
of
was
course.
huge, I was Jack.
Wistful, and you just, I haven't taken my eyes off it, and you just grabbed it?
Yeah, I just grabbed it, and you can have it. It's yours now. Cool.
For the
Well,
board.
I'm done here.
The arcane hums it,
Spaghetti
and Nick yes, small little tung 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 curls around the gem. As this is what gives your board its power.
A single teardrop.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Earlier I said that I was just working on it for a few hours. I've been working on this for months.
I assume so.
Hey,
we know.
Months.
I could tell.
And then the scene where Nick throws away
Nick-
his wanted poster and all that.
Throws away the again. I'm still here. Plays in the background. I'm still here, flying around. Yes, we had that last session. Yes, Gusto.
Yes.
How would you like to keep
Flies
proceeding?
off into the sunset.
I know Nemo's leaving with him.
Yes.
That's the plan. I think Tiger Lily's room is being used as Sully's resting place, so I think I'd probably go to Nemo's room
for a small time.
I can learn raise that and just raise him right now.
Oh my gosh!
Judas Priest.
That's a spell that brings things back from the dead. It's like the couple days
Yes.
rest.
What is the leg?
That-
What is
it's
the
10
time
days.
leg?
It's the
That is
10-day
exactly why
resurrection.
we are hunting
Mike
down
may or may
Jones.
not also be hunting Jones because again, there's a stipulation: if the soul is able to come back to the body.
Okay.
That may be the urgency in Mike's voice, and Nemo, that might be one of
I
those.
did explain
I could
this.
just. Oh yes.
Because you are sitting
I
there
could
like
do this.
constantly like, how do we? Oh, that's why.
They're like, we have this spell. Let's just
I thought the
right.
10-minute, the 10.
Where
just-
Mike explains it, and days later, everyone's.
I thought
Oh.
that 10-day stipulation was how long till the Kraken comes against you.
Yeah, right.
No.
So I think I'm gonna go to Nemo's room and just go ahead and go like, hey,
Oh,
kid, do you have a minute?
Where is
I
that?
want to talk to you. And have you seen Esmeralda?
Esmeralda.
You
I
want-
think
will-
she's with Phoebus.
Will you walk with me and find her?
Yes, I would love
Looking
to
at this
do
fish
that.
like in a bowl that has
Okay.
to put.
Well, may I carry you?
Oh, of course, yeah.
That puts him in
The funniest. It's
I
heavier.
could set him
Roll
on
legs.
the hole that is, because I don't have a head.
You don't have
That's
a
right.
head in the whole. This
Motley Crue.
Mysterio puppet looking like.
Oh, wait. Put your
Oh,
crystal ball
yes.
where the head should be on your suit of
Yeah.
armor.
So it's this fish piloting. It's
Minion
from Megamind.
Oh my God!
Anywho,
God.
so we flop together. Esmeralda, Phoebus, where would you guys be
We
right now?
flop
Where would we find
together.
you?
Probably in the room that there's a hole in the ceiling of now.
Just right underneath
Which
Oh
I was
yeah,
gonna joke that
the
Nemo
unseen
sleeps
servants
in
are
the bedroom.
quickly fixing
You
this
guys
war room,
do
right?
dig
Like putting in the new
It's
blanks.
the war room / captain's
I'm still
quarters.
staring at the hole like, why?
That was a big old hole.
I'm over sitting at the table.
Oh, Phoebus, you're here too.
Yes.
Could I talk to you guys for a minute? Okay, I walk in and
Absolutely.
set Nemo on the.
Oh,
the
dear
table
goodness.
for him. It's Nemo. Don't worry about it.
You have no head.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you could have.
I like
Never
flex
mind.
really hard and like a projection of my head comes out. Like,
Oh!
Um,
That's
Cousteau's head on Mr. Incredible's body. Like this.
I just wanted to talk to you guys. I'm no cleric, very clearly,
Hey.
and I don't feel like I was able to do much during the battle. But
You did a lot. You were a ship, for heaven's sake.
yeah, but like I feel like I just spent the whole time running away, and you guys were fighting, and
Honestly,
We were all
I had
ready.
no idea that I was gonna have this. My dad just did the whole me Pope thing without telling me. So, I guess we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing just as much
We're
as
in
all
our
of
legs.
us.
I guess that's fair. What I'm trying to say is you guys pushed yourselves really, really hard, and it's nobody's fault that we weren't able to get to Sully in time. But if a situation like that ever happens again, I want to give you guys something that might help. And I pull out a
The item.
ring of spell storing, and I hand one to you, Esmeralda, and I hand one to you, Nemo.
Yes, artificers are the best. Sorry.
I just I didn't want you guys to feel like you couldn't do it. You know, it'll give us I don't know, it'll give us something.
So I'm a kid. I don't quite know what this does.
Wait, a ring of spell
Yeah,
story?
Nemo, this almost fits around your head like a crown, actually. It's like
Like
a
a
little,
Pope's
like-
hat.
Yeah, Esmeralda, this fits perfect. Like, oh, ring.
It's a ring.
You know,
It's
it's
a
a little
ring.
crown.
Fueling or storing?
Storing.
One of those.
Story.
Ring of spell storing. And Phoebus, since you're here,
Here's a pat on the back.
Not for any other reason, just because I'm present.
no, I mean I was gonna find you later.
All right.
But because you're here now, I'll just do it now. You were the first person who found me and brought me on, and like it's been like a day. Like it has not been very long, but
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. When you were in the water, it just I've died, and it sucks, and I don't want any of you guys to go through that. So you don't get to drown ever again. And I hand you a cloak of the Manta Ray.
Beautiful cloak.
Sexy.
With the hood up, you can actually, on a advantage persuasion, make yourself look like a manta ray in the water. This will give you not only a swimming speed equal to your walking speed, but you have the ability to breathe underwater.
Hey yo, you can trick Moana and make
Thank
think
you.
you're her grandma.
I just realized 3 people at this party have already died.
A
And
lot of
it's
death.
not something I want to have happen again.
It's
Nemo and
happen.
Esmeralda, you have these rings. These are they can store 5 levels, so 1 5th level,
Okay.
2 2s, and a 1, right? And again, you guys have downtime to be able to put spells in before we
Right.
encounter
Which spells can we put in?
any
Oh.
Any that are
Any
5th
that-
level or less.
5th level.
That you have
So
definitely-
like
You can put a
1
max of
5th
5
level.
levels in there.
So like
Oh.
a 5th level spell or 5
It has
first
to be a
level.
spell
of-
that you know, I'm pretty sure. So
Yes.
you can't just pick something from
The spell levels from
Or
the list have
could
to add up to
prepare
5.
if that's
or
Okay.
if
Yeah.
someone
Well,
else
that's
in the party.
excellent.
That's actually what's fun about spell story. Other spells can be stored into your ring. So like if you were to go to someone and be like, could you give me a 3rd level spell? But then 3 levels are filled, and then you only have 2 levels left in it.
So that you use a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Anybody
And
want
just cleric spells for me since I'm a cleric?
Or you could
Second.
come
But if
to
you go
me
to,
and
like,
get a bard
for
spell,
bards,
or go to him and get a
for
wizard,
wizard
spell.
spells,
or warlock
or
spells.
you don't.
Warlock
I think you're
spells.
starting in some paladins.
You want a
Paladin
smite?
spell.
Spine.
Shimo smite?
Wait, can you put a smite in there?
One feather
You
fall.
could, yeah.
I want
Yeah.
searing smite.
The problem
No,
is
we can't
it's
put
of
a
course
smite
getting to
there.
the party and them giving you that spell into the ring to save for that. But you guys have time before, so start thinking about that. Because
Yeah.
Gusto finishing up in this fun little
What
present giving.
can-
Yeah,
Trips
so I
count.
handle.
I will attempt not to drown.
I'm
If
there
you,
too, and I'm
if
like,
you
I
manage
know.
it with the cloak, I will be shocked.
This is a beautiful navy blue that just seems to shimmer
Fits
around the
my
golden.
aesthetic.
It does. It really does. And so, well, that
I'm also on the
Question about spell storing. What are cantrips?
cantrips cannot be stored in this, unfortunately.
Good. Otherwise, I would have put my
yeah,
Glock.
you can't put. Yeah. Here, Nemo, hold this.
That's right.
No,
I mean, it would be the exact same thing as just casting the cantrip.
Right.
Like, the point of
It's
the spell
just-
storing ring is that you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh,
It's
shoot.
especially
I
good for
don't
like
know
a
what
5th level spell.
It still costs the
Counts
same
as an
casting
action or
time.
bonus
Yes, like
action.
casting time is the same. Like but it's helpful where it's like, and then you have an extra spell slot. Those get
Shadow
so
Blade.
Yeah.
a lot, right?
Phantasmal Force just lets you bully a guy.
Yeah. So it's looking around, seeing Mike is also in here, and he.
I helped.
I think. Would you have had time? At this
Is
point
everyone
to-
just in our bedroom now?
Yeah, it's
a
it is a war room.
Can I
double
just
too,
knock
so
and be
it's
like,
not-
hey,
And we
Even if you
knocked
do
and
that,
asked if we
it's
could
where you
come
go
in.
from there that counts.
Just
Wait,
us two.
Barbosa, are you here as well? Did you walk in?
I just knock it like, even if you do die, what you go from there is what makes it.
Perfect, Barbosa.
Good to know.
I was going to come find you as well.
This was our bedroom.
I've heard you
It's also the warrior.
screaming a lot recently about radiant damage and how heavenly anything hurts you. I can't relate, having been in heaven. It's pretty great up there.
It's-
Uh,
Bet it would.
Yo.
but dude,
I'm just gonna be like, holding my side, I'm just looking
that's all, and I just walk away. No.
That's
all, folks.
I'm
Just
sitting
walks
there
out the
just like,
hole in the ceiling.
I tried a lot of different things, and I think this will help. And I pull somewhere from my neck, like reaching into my shirt.
Literally
You have a
reaches in
lot.
here.
I pull out a set of armor for you. It is resistant armor, and it is resistant to radiant damage. So you only take regular damage for radiant attacks from now on.
Wait,
This
what kind of
actually,
armor?
and fun fact, this armor. So this is resistant armor. It kind of combines with your normal armor class, but it's giving you a magical property where you now have that resistance to radiant damage.
But I was vulnerable,
so
I
it cancels it to normal.
I can walk into a temple.
also,
Yeah, basically. It's like a hazmat suit.
Oh, you still take normal damage.
Phoebus,
Yes.
while we're here,
Somebody
do you
hits me
have
if a god really
identify?
But this will help.
Do I have identify?
Does anyone have identify?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and then I reach into my mouth and pull out a bow. I'm like, can you identify this?
Where was that being
like
I
done?
will take
violin?
the bow. Closing my spell. Well, actually, no. I need my spellbook open for this, so I open the spellbook to the page with the identify stuff, placing the bow, and then I ritual cast identify.
Wait, a weapon or a
A
fiddle?
weapon.
A weapon. A weapon.
Not a fiddle.
Here we go.
Pulls out a full fiddle, just starts playing it. What is going on?
Well, he is the bard. Sorry, Georgia. One joke per campaign of stereotypes.
I have to pull this up.
No,
I could make the joke of madness, of mad artificer's wounds. Can't really make the squishy joke there.
Here we go.
We already have the joke of the kleptomaniac.
Somewhere.
What am I?
Edge.
Full edge, nothing but edge.
Like, dude, Warlock
Here we go.
Blood Hunter.
This
He's like
is
8 more.
Phoebus.
Ooh.
Altzi's bow. A bow made during the first age of the Elven Empire. It has a +3 to hit and a +3 to damage, as well as counting the arrows that will fire from it as magical. This bow was crafted by one of the most powerful elves known as Oatzi, used to completely set the empire of the first age of elves. This bow has a 1 a day advantage given from a shot. So it's got a charge per dawn where you can just gain advantage on an attack.
Good night.
Do we know that Merida exists? Question mark.
Yes, you do. As again, you guys have started talking with Arthur and stuff, so there is a very famous Council of Princess Woman known as Merida.
Is there a magical UPS service with
Is there a magical UPS?
Yes.
Three facts.
She would literally destroy you guys. If she got her hands on that.
Is that a
Holy
good or a
cow.
bad?
A good thing.
Yes,
+3
we
is
get
pretty
to
good.
Well, I've successfully identified it, Mike. And Phoebus then relays verbatim exactly what the DM just said.
Otzi's bow.
Woo!
That's fancy.
There is a woman named Merida who could use
I
something
pick it
like
up
that.
and like shit.
Oh.
Just stick it back in my mouth.
Alright. Well, if you need someone who
For
can
safety.
use it, I am proficient.
I need saving her. I need quick.
Aha.
Actually, yeah.
There you go.
Hold on to that.
You use a lot of traditional,
Gonna hold on? Cool.
powerful weapons. I am more.
Don't worry.
God.
Don't worry, Izzy. I
Who
got
needs
you.
courage?
Is it a long bow?
You have a gun?
It is a long bow.
Since when did you use longbows?
I've always been trained in
They're
longbows.
really good.
Being fighters is really good because you just basically
All
know
weapons
everything.
proficiency,
I'm not,
all
so I
armor
mean,
yeah.
proficiency.
Um,
Like, I chose fighter as starter for a reason. It's that good.
Do they notice?
no, it's what?
The
Anything else you need me to identify
passive
from
perception
your
is
little,
15. I'm just saying
field
that out
Oh
trip?
loud.
yeah,
Filter?
my passive perception is really high, by the
filter.
way.
Well, I know next to nothing about the current body that
say
I'm
that?
using.
I don't know
Would
why.
you be willing to give it a once over and see? I know Mr. Incredible is incredibly strong. I don't know if that has to do with his armor, or if that was just him. So I don't know.
I could, yes, I could attempt to identify it, see if it has any properties.
Yeah, I don't. It
Cast identify
feels like
on
And
it.
I will ritually cast Identify on Mr. Incredible Suit.
Just
just to see if it does anything
minutes.
to me mechanically.
This suit, Gusto, it just gives you an AC of 16.
Okay.
It's just really good armor. It's like a synthetically woven armor. From casting Identify, made by one Edna Mode. Identify, her personal magical signature is in all of her work. So, like, if you ever
Where?
well known,
On the big house on top of the hill outside
Yes.
the city.
The one
Her-
that didn't get destroyed?
Yes.
The only one that didn't get destroyed.
because she built it on a hill on top of the cliff, so even if water comes in, she's fine.
The wise man
built
built his
his
house
house
upon
upon
this
the
rock.
By the way, I do have passive
And
perception.
I
of
rolled a
21.
bunch of D.
Well, if there's no other services
God.
you need of me,
Yes,
God.
I will leave your room now.
very well, no, I'm actually going to go down to the rest of the ship and look
Thank
for
you for
arrows.
walking away from me.
Oh.
Excellent. You
We
can
have
go with
crossbow
him
bolts.
though. As this,
I also
I
have
think
crossbow
this is the
bolts.
point where,
Would
like,
Would
for
you
Nemo
like
and
my
Ice Bros,
crossbow?
let alone doing that, like, you're gonna start getting
I
your
don't know
spell
if I should do
storing,
this.
like
Sounds
putting
it
on the
would
armor.
do damage.
Probably
Yeah.
do.
I
like
know.
And I'm
a
gonna,
sending
and
spell
I'm gonna be a
to,
papa.
I'll take.
I'll give you
the
my
Yamalam.
crossbow.
If I'm ever
What's
using
her
a
name?
crossbow for
Yabba
engage.
Dabba
Yamaha?
20
Yeah,
volts.
that one.
Yamaha, the current,
And one of my
technically, like,
crossbow.
head of the church. She's the one that talked to you guys. She's
Yeah.
running the so Yamaha.
Yes.
The one that you
Um,
stalked.
Basically, just explaining that there is a goblin who has a story for her to hear, and she should believe it. And basically where he came from, and
Who are you telling
I
this
still
to?
haven't gotten the note.
the current head of the church.
Which-
That he needs help.
From Young back, you get. Okay, I assume this may be from either head pope or priestess, but thank you. I will do so. There wasn't a ton of like tagline of like, "Hello, this is me, who I am." So it was just kind of like a very basic sending of like, "Here, take this." But
Like, this
she's
is a person in need of your help.
this.
please.
She's assuming like if she's getting random messages of people needing help, it probably is coming from
The
you
round of
guys,
sending is
Did you say
sent.
you gave me your crossbow?
Here we go.
Like quirked up white boy with a little bit of swagger.
Yeah.
wood-
And then I'm just gonna hang out as I do.
And as you all hang out,
Feed some animals.
Phoebus and Esmeralda, you guys are staying in the ship. Phoebus, starting to like look around for some arrows. Esmeralda, what would you like to talk to Phoebus about?
Just following me. Yes.
That's not.
He takes
And
it.
then I take some.
That is from
The
your teacher.
tall, scrawny,
Oh.
scraggly hair.
She said you know what to
There's
do
a
with
shorter,
it when
long,
time
thick
came,
It's
and that
true.
you should open the book when you do. Something along those lines. I don't know. She was really. Woo.
Just gonna open the note.
Okay. You open the note.
Dex save.
Cliff of Warding.
All
Constitution.
trials are passable. Your teacher, Bell.
Something fancy, new spell. What is it?
Words of encouragement.
She couldn't just say it. Yes.
Just tell us words of encouragement.
And then he will nod. He'll put it in his spellbook.
You find a simple quiver of arrows has about 10 arrows in it. As unfortunately, most arrows that were on the ship were taken by Merida. She kind of kept
Yeah.
the stock. But 10 arrows right now ain't nothing to sneeze at. And I normally don't count, but specifically because this is Otzi's bow, we will keep track. So
Yeah.
because it's a great bow.
Also, if I could get a spell from you for my ring,
What spell would you like?
do you have like a what's the spell you cast when you were like falling
Ah,
to your death?
Featherfall. Yes.
Yeah, don't do that anymore.
All right.
You're not allowed to fall. You're not allowed to drown. Just stay alive.
Don't fall.
I'm
Don't drown.
not
Don't
a
burn.
Can I do?
I feel like
Why is it everyone
Hey,
seems
we
to think
don't
I'm
know what to do
suicidal all
about
of a sudden?
Because you literally
just ask
jumped off to
Go away.
save someone.
It's you'll learn the ropes.
That's
Without-
called heroism, darling.
You had no plan to save them. You literally grabbed them, and now you're both falling to your death.
You see, Achilles pokes his head out
But
and
I
says,
didn't know the curse.
Good boy. And I come
Curse
around and pet his
associated
nose.
with-
"Oh, he doesn't let you pet it."
I saw
What?
gold. Got the curse.
He's mad at you too.
Looks at Esmeralda.
Is there
Looks
a way
at
for it to
Well, yes, there's a way for it to be broken.
What was your plan?
To get to be
Tell me,
liberated.
what was your plan?
Drop the
I
finger.
grabbed
I
him.
walk by and drop a bag of apples at Achilles' mouth and
Yeah.
keep walking.
Just
I,
yeah.
throw kids some notes.
You throw kids as, but you
Seven?
see, yeah,
Just
Achilles
say
seems
we're-
rather intrigued by this whole falling sword too.
I didn't try to fall.
Life and death. They're all
He
just
was falling first.
situations in
It's my
existence.
job to save people.
We
You didn't
Yes.
even have a rope to
we
grab.
don't know how to
No,
go
but I
forward.
trusted the
We
rest
can
of
only go
you.
forward.
That was your plan.
If I can't trust you all to have my back, what am I doing here?
The afterlife is rewarded for what you did in life. If you did poorly, then you make the best of that situation.
It's
If you have a
scary.
chance to go back, maybe you could rewrite
I'm
your
sorry.
story. Do what you want.
And we're gonna go for a ride when we actually get back to land.
You see, Kid pops his head, just like,
Stop. His name is Jolly, by the way.
yeah,
I've
Jolly, yeah,
had a long time.
Jolly Kid. You see, just, ah,
Stop eating the ship.
ah, ah.
Stop. You can't
It
eat
still
the
kind
ship.
of freaks
Kind of
me
like,
out.
and just kind of like falls back slowly into the hay, just kind of rolling around eating it.
Is that a happy guy? Fun guy.
I mean, he's,
Yeah.
Alright.
he's a
I,
book. What do you expect?
Wanna cast sending to Arthur and ask about the teleportation circle.
Yes. What would you like to
Yeah.
say specifically, or is there anything you'd like to say specifically with that?
Just This is.
You better.
Did they know what we're like our little name or?
Oh yeah, have we made that official in the world? Can they what it call us?
I don't think. Yeah.
The crew of the Meridian.
Has anyone given an official name to anyone? Like you guys have named
I
yourself.
will right now.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, this is Mike Wazowski, part of the Lost Ones. We. What did happen to Frollo? Do I know?
Did he die?
He got
Adam and Bell will tell you
I think
he
we-
escaped.
And I think Adam and Bell have probably communicated that.
They've
so
started
we can
talking
be
to
careful.
them,
We
so-
don't need
Okay.
our words for that.
Going after Davy Jones, he could help turn the tide
Literally.
somewhat.
on Stranger Tides.
Is there a working teleportation circle?
That is your maximum.
I will never hear this.
But I think that's about everything. That just like say like what you're
Or
doing.
you have.
You
Instead
have
of
like
is
question
there.
mark. Is there? Yes, you get Arthur sends back. This time you can relay to the rest of the group. Arthur's basically say we working on teleportation circles. Most circles were cast through clerics, now dead.
Oh,
To reset them is taking time. Rely on psychic sending, not physical.
Do you have another spell slot? Ask,
There will be a long rest before the big because
Okay,
this is again
ask
over the.
him if we don't need to move a body. We just need to move something about the size of a bread box.
Well, it's bigger than a bread box.
And it's wider than
With
a whale.
useful information. That
Logan,
could help
how dare you?
the defenses of
Yeah.
thing, plus with the little help of chronomancy
You're starting to let you all.
used by Merlin.
Okay.
Um,
You get back. 1 second, yeah. Sorry. 1 second. You get. What do you need moved? How? Where?
Here, I'll just compose a message through you if that's all right.
Yeah.
How not relevant. Merlin can provide us defense so we can solve all our problems. How are you doing, Arthur?
hey!
I have the words.
That's
How are
his
you?
jokes.
You get the I'll send Merlin to retrieve? Question mark. Doing well. Imagineers working on dragons. Successful? Question mark.
I forget where
Cruella, possible sighting. Slave ring involvement. Unsure. Elites handling Cruella, but you guys already knew that. Haven't heard from China in too long.
Maybe after we clean up here, we go to
Neither
China.
have we.
I mean, on the way, I might need to pick someone up, but yes,
Yeah.
because I have allies there. And if they are lost, almost all is lost.
So yes, that. But yes.
Perfect. Yeah. I don't have anything else I need to say.
The only
As you guys are getting ready, Nick, you're about to head off on the boat. You're all again gathered by the port hatch, and you all see appearing in a
troops.
puff of blue stars and silver. Poof!
Ah!
Woo! Merlin, it's been a while since I've taken a cruise. Now, what am I supposed to get?
Oh,
It's over here. Nice to meet you. My name is Gusteau.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, talking
My friend's
fabric.
just like flapping at him.
I go with.
The
Yeah.
last talking suit I used to know was back in college.
That's incredible.
When was
Mr.
that?
Incredible. Sorry, that's a dumb joke. I don't see a I found this while we were in Sumani, and I don't have the knowledge, and neither does anybody on the ship, to make it useful to us, but I believe you do. And I hand him the Manual of Iron Golems.
You see you just, woo! Ah, got to love a good book. He starts immediately flipping through, just, yes, now, interesting. I see you are giving me a gift, but I do not have a gift in return. Would you like me to turn you into some sort of talking tie?
Oh, talking tie?
What?
Like a tie.
That somebody could wear.
A necktie.
I don't think we need a gift. I think
Wait, no,
it's
think about it.
This is
I don't know. He's
just
got a good point.
Achilles would look dashing in a
Tie.
tie.
Oh!
I'm kidding.
Yo!
Please!
Kill the horse.
Please!
You stole the horse.
Do the goat.
Let's go!
Kid!
I have a.
Nah, you
I'm
can't.
giving you the book, and in return, you can keep the book, but you give us the golem that is created.
Ah! A commission work! Now I'll tell you, I charge pretty hefty prices for my commissions.
Does it only make one, or can you make multiple with it?
Technically, the way it works is the manual itself is consumed at the end, because the ashes are what actually operates the item.
I have a question
Dang.
for you, good sir, but it can be answered in a second.
You're good.
I thought it was just instructions on how to make
No, it,
So
it,
we
it
could make
creates
a
one.
small army.
Because if so, he just.
It's, yeah, you would get one out of this. You see, just, alright, now, I could do this for you, of course, but...
I'm like, can we talk price in the other room?
Yes, my good sir.
And then I pull him away from everyone.
What?
Now,
I'm gonna listen in a little bit. It's like.
You guys gonna listen? You basically hear just a, briefly just like, I do charge price, unless you have something really cool. One second.
Guys, I'm so sorry. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
so
it's
fun
June
for me
1st, so I gotta
because
drink
know what
this in a
happened
different way.
In our mini session, if this isn't fun for you guys, I apologize,
It's okay.
but I am living it.
No, this is sick.
Nemo also wants to talk to Murder now. So.
I've seen the stuff you're sending me. I'm like,
I
oh?
value my life far too much.
I might have to
I'm
listen
just
in
like-
on that as well.
What?
I don't have anything really cool, but
Oh.
and then I just like
Holy
do
shit.
a li-
Again, you guys are hearing this. You don't see
He
it.
whips it
This guy-
out.
Mike took him into a private room.
Holy.
Just like,
That's our bedroom.
That is our one swear of the
Word
game.
of
Alright.
that, but-
Alright.
Whoa!
some.
Whoa. Mike, nice.
Merlin is going to write something on a piece of paper.
I need to take my breathe.
Flicks it across the table to you. Here's my price.
Well,
It flies up through the hole.
Done.
Woo! I like this. You've got yourself a deal. Officer Hand comes out. All right.
Esmeralda's pulled the bowl off of his back.
Oh,
Didn't realize you're all such high spenders in this group. You're
I,
doing great, honestly. Most
I,
adventurers would be dead by now.
Oh,
what?
Ah.
well, funny story about that.
On the side, you have just
Three.
anything that you think I could use.
That's right.
We're the lost ones for a reason.
Like, what kind of use we talking?
Not
Oh,
just-
okay. I thought you were. Okay. Sorry.
This is
No,
Disney,
that's
folks.
I read
If
the
you want
sign.
that, you talk to him.
Yo,
For like,
what?
just you know,
What's up?
adventuring.
Aristocrats.
Ah,
Yes.
like a patron. Sorry, the last time I patroned for adventures in that kind of way, I'm still involved in legal battles.
Not a patron, like an item.
Well, but like usually, I think it's hilarious to bring curses with items, a true sense of good and evil. Can you use the sword when the sword
Do you-
kills
Ooh,
5 innocent
Do
people
you
every
know
night when
anything
you're
that
that
can
away?
remove a curse?
Why would you want to remove a cool curse like that?
No,
I have
but
no
like,
idea.
we're going after Davy Jones.
At that
He
moment,
takes a
I'm like,
manual-
I see the island.
Well, I will. Good luck. He leaves.
Wait!
Wait!
No!
Nemo wanted to talk to him.
Okay, real quick, because this would be yeah.
He leaves
No.
from Mike.
What?
I'll
I'm
give him
holding the bow.
We need the bow.
Yeah.
You know who needs the bow? I don't. Shut up.
They're
They might
fucking
need the
things
bow.
up down there.
Shut up! I'm trying to empower
not
other
down the
women.
hill. Up
Leave
in-
me alone.
Empowering women.
By robbing from your boyfriend.
I thought I had it.
Actually,
Hey, what's that? You're giving it
You're
away?
not gonna contest, Shelby. Just
No.
do it.
no, that's bad anyways. Okay, anyway.
Just do it.
He knows what you're
She
doing.
pulls out
Get
the
rid of the
bow.
bad rolls.
Woo!
I believe there is a woman, red hair, Meredith? Meredith. That could use something like this.
Wait,
All right.
that was my bow. If
All right.
can we not just consider that the price?
Consider what the what?
Never mind.
Sorry. It's
Why?
laughing, not Barbosa.
She's asking you
So,
to friend
hi,
with the women.
Marilyn, you remember?
She's asking
me?
him to
Of
be
course I
over.
remember
Yeah.
you talking
Yeah.
fish. You put lines on my face. But that's all in the past. What's up?
I have lines all over my body.
You do.
See, look, I have stripes.
Interesting. The lines we give in life and the lines we take away from others.
What is happening?
Well, I guess maybe your
He's a
lines
great
came
man.
to me.
I just asked you to hold on to
New
it.
generation. I thank you for that. Anyway, I have a question. So did you get that sending message I sent you about Frollo and his army storming your castle?
Yes, in about 24 hours' time.
Yeah. Do you need help with that, or?
Kid, listen. I'm about to break so many war crimes. We're good.
Are you going to break them or commit them?
Hmm?
It's a pretty crucial conjunction.
Break them.
No,
You
making
see,
them is the fun part.
committing a war crime puts you into a category. Breaking them and making even greater war crimes.
Yes.
That is the true mark of a hero.
What the hell?
Finally.
Is that why Nick followed
Fine.
a woman home?
Finally, monarchy that I agree with.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
We don't talk about. No,
no.
On that
Stop.
note, just a clarification question. Since it's going to be 24 hours from now, when do you think you'll be able to do our little thing?
Give me like a good 3 days.
Okay.
I'll
So
take
I've
that.
got to go
That's
again.
a lot quicker than 100
I'm about to go
points.
put men's ears where their noses should be in
Little cipher.
response to storming a castle. So
That sounds like
Holy
fun.
crap.
Ooh,
Hey,
that sounds
can you communicate with people telepathically?
yeah, you can.
Can you talk to... Can you talk to me right now? I have something very important to share with you.
Cool, yeah. What's
Mind
up?
link- Oh, hey. Do you...
Ah!
Oh my god!
I scream in my head sometimes.
It's okay, I understand. I do too.
You're
I
good.
would love
First of all,
No!
do you... Don't react when I say this, and
Yes, of
don't
course.
speak it out loud.
I'm not speaking at all.
Okay.
We're all staring at Merlin as he's saying all of this.
Merlin is stone faced.
Nick is like twitching, like... So, do you know how to kill a god? And have you received instructions on how to kill Hades?
I think we've both been smoking the same pipe then, if you know what I mean.
Perfect. So anyways, so you know about
The ingredients are set.
Perfect. The ring of death and everything.
Of course. I think your best bet is probably to find some of the newer. It might be hard going for some of the old stuff. Look around. Honestly, I think find some pretty good things in that.
Yeah, so I was just thinking, is there any direction that you want to send us on?
Honestly, keep your eyes open. You've got some pretty good level wizards coming in here, but for the most part, you'll be fine.
What was that? Okay. And one. Okay. And one last thing.
Yes, of course.
Is there anything that you can do to help us kill, like, Davy Jones or Kraken? Any advice or anything?
Good luck. My killing days are over, and in his mind, I have done horrible, committed crimes across the nations of the world. Truly, my sins are numbered like the stars in the
Somebody needs to
sky,
cast Legend
but
Lore on
those
this.
But the
stars
sands
will
in the
drink out the sands of the earth. Good luck!
I'm
And
a-
with this, he is going to leave. This was more a quick transaction. Just
Uh-huh.
he doesn't have a lot right now because again, he's preparing for stuff that you guys helped them know. Like Frollo's coming. It will
I
help
guess
crit.
The only
Better
other thing,
move
does
that
anybody
for
have like
inventory.
an open sending spell that we can send before the fight?
My guy.
I've used the 3 of
Good
mine.
lads, you're happy.
The amount of crimes I've committed.
Nemo, you have,
What do you want me to say?
oh frick, I wrote it
Now,
down.
are you going to cast divination?
She will be
Oh.
epic.
I want to wait until I have the heart in my person.
Cool. Here's what's about to happen, ladies and gentlemen. We are now going to cut. As again,
Well, I was
this
gonna
was
ask
helping
about
finish up.
the
Gusto was taking a lot.
setting.
This, unfortunately, we don't have much time for that because you already did a lot in these 2 days. That was just what would have happened with Gusto being present in the party, of his gifts to each of you, of his involvement, help asking Merlin for that help was little things we had to accomplish.
Turn undead might work and
Here we go.
be there.
And
Also a reminder.
Or once in my
The
life.
keys explode when held by Jones.
Just shove them in his
Oh.
mouth. Just shove them in his mouth.
Have him
Yeah.
sit on him.
Nick, Nemo, rising above in the water, dripping tentacles, echoing the thumping of the heart in with the pulsating of the tentacle. You are on the island. I need just you two to roll me an initiative right now, as we will be getting back to the party. But this is not, again, the Kraken did not get the jump on you. You were able to barely dig that out before this happened.
21.
21 for Nick Wild.
9 plus 10.
14.
14 for Nemo the Clownfish. That makes 14 for the Kraken as well. The Kraken will be acting before you, Nemo. Currently, though, Nick, you are holding. The chest is open. The heart is before you. Nemo is also still strapped to you, right? That little, like, satchel-y kind of side where he can help watch. So, when you move, Nemo moves. What would you like to do in this moment? You know you're acting first.
Nemo, can you take care of the heart and talking to Jones?
I can try.
I'm going to pull out my crossbow and my little pen and say, Knight of Hephaestus! Toss it up. And then I'm going to shoot the Kraken with my crossbow. Is he close enough to stab?
No, the
Okay,
Kraken.
I'll shoot.
You're still technically on the beach. The Kraken is rising out of the water. Like tentacles are coming onto land.
Who?
I'll shoot it with my crossbow. Does 11 hit?
No.
Didn't think so.
You-
Oh. I am going to. What did it take to start my magic carpet?
You have to. It takes that bonus action of getting on, starting the engine basically, and then you can.
So a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. I will action run to it,
Movement. Yeah. You get onto your board.
and then bonus action start it.
Cool. You're at your board. The board's got a little bit of movement again. Like again, that overlapping. Now that it started, you get just enough of that fly speed where you start moving. The Kraken
As
is
far away from it as possible.
the Kraken with its tentacles and not a lot of movement actually can reach you.
Dang.
As the Kraken begins, it's going to. Well, it's got a couple of tentacles right now. Let's see.
Do you have any reactions?
I really want a Marlin Kraken fight. That would be awesome.
Kraken v
The
Kraken.
first attack misses as
Kraken
boom
flies.
hits the sand.
He's cracked.
The second attack will hit you.
Okay. Do you have any reactions, Nemo?
The last attack misses. Nick, you are ducking and weaving with the board.
I will also be using uncanny dodge on the attack.
Please, though, with your board, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I think I have advantage.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
I can't
sick.
remember. Did I cast the heroism
22.
on him last session? So would he? Because he had that D4 to get the heart.
Yes, you do have heroism still active.
You have an extra D4.
To my saves?
Yeah.
Oh, 23.
23.
That made a lot of difference.
That
One.
beats the check. You are not grappled by the tentacle. But, Nick, you
And
take
uncanny dodge.
smart. This will have you only take 15 points of damage. Down to 71. As giant tentacles go boom, 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 hitting the sand, dirt flying everywhere. Boom, boom, up and over, the tentacles going through. That is the Kraken's turn. Nemo.
We out of here.
Can I communicate to Davy Jones through the heart, or
How would you try to do that?
I don't know, just hello?
Message, command.
Like a seashell?
Oh.
This magic.
Okay,
No.
in that case, I'll just do a cantrip. I'm going to cast resistance onto Nick, and bonus action, I'm going to.
Can you sending to Jones? To
Good.
say, hey, I have your heart.
Oh, I thought Marlon and the rest were distracting him while we take him.
I know, but he
Yeah.
probably thinks it's the bluff, so that we need to like prove to him, hey, I have your heart.
Well, that'll just
Why?
get a
But
target
then,
on
yeah,
your
'cause
guys'
he could just
back.
teleport.
We're in the sky.
Well, yeah, but
Why do
We don't want him
to
teleporting
know?
us.
but then how will you get back down to the ship?
I don't know how the heart works.
No,
I
I'm
don't-
saying because if you try to get back down to the
It's
ship, Jones,
technically like an artifact type item where it's like, I don't know how this thing is. It's
Yeah.
magical somehow, and it's
I-
beating, and so
It says like we, in some way, we're able to control him. I don't know if it's like we're literally holding a gun to his head constantly, but in that case we wouldn't pull the trigger, or if like we're holding it, we just control
Well,
it.
we want to make ourselves
Pick your
in a
nose.
safe situation, as safe as possible before we actually do that. threat
Yeah,
to
okay.
it.
We'll try and get away from this thing
we'll
first.
get to
then.
the ship.
So yeah, I'm just going to do that resistance onto Nick, and then the bonus action. Oh, I already did the
Yeah.
spell, so that's it.
cool. At the
What does
end
resistance do?
of Nemo's turn, the Kraken's going to take a legendary action.
Ah!
Another D4 to a saving throw.
That's another hit. Please make me another deck save.
And then another D4.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is Ian asking, not Barbosa. If worst comes to worst, what is the
24.
ranking of who should stab the heart?
24 succeeds.
Oh.
You take
Gotta figure it out
26
once we got
points
it.
of damage, Nick.
I
You are
got-
down to 45 as boom, hitting the side of the head, flying. You've got the heart. It is your turn.
Bonus action, disengage. Action,
Up,
dash.
up,
Boom,
just up.
Gone.
zooming away.
Does he need more on the board?
Here's what's
Yeah,
about to
okay.
happen.
I was just like, wait a minute.
This is going to be a pretty
Oh,
fun.
as you said, 24, right? It's only
Yes.
12. Because resistance.
12, yes, you only take 12 damage. Or excuse me, 26 damage, so you only took 13.
Oh, 13.
So you're at 58, yeah. Here we go. You guys are rushing back to the ship. This is where we're going to perform a Box of Doom type luck check because you're zooming back as fast as you can. The ship already was coming in. So thankfully there won't be any points of exhaustion here. You're not going long
Yes.
enough to trigger like losing sleep either. of
And
you.
we did, for lesser restoration, we put
I
our
filled all my
spells
rings with
into
2
spells.
lesser restorations
You
and 1
realize that I put a greater restoration on him.
Yes, but
already.
for the
Oh, is
rings,
that what-
keeping that to like have
Yeah.
those at the ready.
because we're gonna be traveling for a really long time.
Yeah.
Even the Great Restoration forward was that like you lost a whole day of just flying.
Yeah.
The Lesser Restorations is just in case
Gotcha.
there's the flying back because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be rolling a D10.
Dang it.
There's 7 of us.
Evens will be Nick and Nemo arriving certain amount of time before. Odds will be after something happens.
I kind of wanted to be odds just for drama.
Just for the drama.
I know, but
This is a
also
bit of boxing because again, this will kind of determine how this combat's going to go with you
Marlon
two.
Dice is D20.
Yeah.
Here we go. That is an odd.
Is that an
Lucky.
after?
I will
That's
not
afterwards.
tell you what number I rolled though.
9.
Ah!
You are all on the ship. Barbosa, you are currently at the helm. Phoebus and Esmeralda close by. Marlon, you are on the deck as again. You've been deep in this like kind of, I won't say dark place in your mind, but you've had a lot going on.
Yeah.
Mike, very close by. Gusteau, as you guys are on the deck of the ship, cool night air whips past all of you. you have all been on high alert. Again, it has been a while since you touched down the water, and you were still heading on course for the island. That was always the plan, to make sure Nick could get back and not spend too much
Are we
time.
flying?
And
Are
Jones
we
wouldn't-
sailing on the water right now?
You
Ants and
were
Jones
sailing
don't
on the
think
air.
we're
As again,
sus.
the last thing that happened is you touched the water and came back out.
Okay.
That way Jones would know a position, but you would not be still in the water in case, because again, you did not know what Jones would send, whether himself or the Kraken. As you are flying, I need all of you on deck to make me perception checks.
Natural perception's 21.
21 on that passive.
Why are perception and Nautilus checks
18.
separate? Now I
18.
16.
16.
Mine's like,
Marlon has disadvantage on perception.
why?
there's a German
14.
Marlon has disadvantage?
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because he's a Kuatoa. That's
Can I just
hilarious.
use my passive?
Yes, you can take
Cool.
passive. It's always at the
Yeah.
benefit of taking the passive versus rolling. You could use
It's a
against stuff.
4 plus 6.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my passive.
I'm gonna take my passive to
That is
11.
a dirty, unnatural, naughty, whatever you call it,
All right.
unnatural 20.
That's a naughty 20.
Naughty 20. I do need who rolled above a 22.
I don't like this specificity.
Shoot.
I could.
I mean, I could have.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Do I have any buffs?
Theoretically.
I don't.
It is possible for me too.
I don't think anyone did that. Esmeralda, on your passive, you see something slightly before the rest of the crew does.
Okay.
As you are sailing, again, checking the sky, checking the water, all of you feel suddenly a presence
Oh gosh.
He's among us.
as
Oh, and I didn't even beat the joke.
appearing around you on the
my
ship.
word.
You all see coming in and around, appearing on one side of the stairs, a group of pirates slink out of the mist.
They can go through
A
ships.
group of others slink on.
We should have had
Esmeralda, you
in the
realize
sky?
you look below the ship, your eyes, and you realize there's a line of water behind you, but you are flying. A ship has come out of the water and has been below you. Mike,
He's below!
We were
Appearing-
flying that high?
not that high, but they came up right below and are
Oh,
in the
They're
water.
like half and half.
Submarine.
Mike, right next to you, you hear, "You've made a grave mistake," as melting out of the shadow of the night, Davy Jones is standing next to you. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Probably had my fourth dread act before the storm immune to any storms and fears.
Wait,
That
are
does
Nemo
include you two.
Okay, that
but
does
you don't know when you'll arrive.
Uh-oh. Please be 9. That's so. That sucks. But like that's so.
22.
dramatic.
That's so much
I
fun.
was about to say we're in trouble.
I think
All right.
it's like
Hey, August,
9
Here we
what's
go.
9 plus 10?
19.
21.
21.
Gosh.
You
21
should
for
know me
Barbosa.
by
I
now.
should have seen that coming. 21 for Barbosa.
Actual 19 for Marlon.
Actual 19 for
Plus 4.
Marlon. Nemo, what did you get?
19.
Oh wait, I haven't done for
Oh,
Nemo
you're
yet.
good.
I have
Mike,
a plus
22.
4,
10
rolled
for
a
Nemo.
17,
10 for Nemo.
and
Oh,
wanted to
Gusto?
do a funny.
Oh, okay. I got a 13. I
Gusto,
thought you
you,
were being serious, and I was like, how do you have a plus 9 to initiative?
Oh, that's actually quite simple.
That's
By
insane.
going any of the
I
subclasses.
I was
No,
17.
by going any of the
17.
subclasses, I get an initiative bonus.
Here we go.
Having a plus 4 in one stat and a plus 5 in the other, you get.
Esmeralda.
19.
Yo, you guys got a great couple initiative rolls. And finally, Nick.
Ranger or magic wizard.
Oh, me too.
Yes, as you'll be rolling initiative, this will determine like when you get
16.
16.
Stars.
Holy cow! You guys all rolled amazing. Here's what we're gonna do. We gotta roll for. That's a horribly high roll.
Oh.
Plus 6, yeah. He'll be acting. Davy Jones will be acting first
I
in
just
this
have a question.
initiative.
Damn it.
This is out of
The
combat.
Dutchman and the Meridian are all.
Oh yeah, I'm captaining this thing. I
Um,
can't
We're
take
getting pushed back.
actions.
It's like just a cute little door.
That makes actually fun fact.
Unless.
Wow.
JK. Unless
Unless.
this thing tries
That makes
itself.
That makes so the Meridian and Dutchman will be at the end. Again, they have very low things with decks as most ships do, so they'll be the follow-up at the end. The Meridian, fun fact, is on par with the Dutchman. This will be a pure luck check to see who goes first. There's a lot of stats are varying, but the speed of both ships are the same right now.
I'm seriously asking.
That was a natural 20. The Meridian will act before the Dutchman. Alrighty.
Yes.
Does everyone have the initiative tracker? If not, I'll make sure I send it out.
I don't think I have it.
Alrighty. Here we go. Launching player view. Copying to clipboard. Here we go. Sending out in the initiative order. First to act will be Dave Jones. Mike Wazowski, you will be right after him. Well done. Here we go. Improved initiative has been sent.
I fear no man.
That thing.
Barbosa, you are on deck after Mike Wazowski. Here we go. And Davy Jones begins. He sees you, Mike. You see, just.
I would have made the key visible.
Yes.
Actually, same here.
He is going to make his attacks then against you. He is going to start with his claw. The claw hits, and you are grappled.
I might not be though.
Oh yes.
I want. So, I kind of wanted to flavor it so it kind of just looks like a regular bracelet until it's needed, and then it kind of just. I use the item that I got from Gusteau
On the reaction.
on my reaction to getting hit, and I kind of want to lower myself as I get hit to shoot him upwards, 15 feet in the air.
This will be an opposed his strength versus your dex is what this will be, because you are basically using this magical item to push him away, and he is trying. Well, he will get flung to certain extents, but it's like, does he still hold you? Does he fly? How this plays out?
Flying machine.
The DC that you need to beat is a DC 19.
I never want to use tentacles or forgets.
Your dexterity. This can be, I would say, either you could even make an acrobatics type check. As you're trying to springboard him, it's okay. He's hitting me. Use the reaction.
Who would be the best to stab the heart?
That
Do I use my action?
Well, who would be the worst to stab?
Who has stuff to live for?
Bonus action? No. I
have anything.
I do have
Save
magic
that.
weapon.
Nope.
Oh, I was thinking.
I
weapon
launch him,
there's no way.
but I
have-
rolled
yeah,
a
healing
5
word,
plus
magic
5,
weapon,
so.
and then
You take
anything
Mike
so I can
18 damage. It launches him. You see that he boom, 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 stumbles back into the crew, kind of knocking them aside. Just like that was a dirty trick. Boom, boom, boom. Uses movement, comes right back up and in, but does not grab you, and so he can only use his longsword attacks. He is going to make those attacks. That's a hit. That is a miss. You see, he engages. He is using this one-handed. Mike, you take another 13 points of damage. Though, as chum, 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 you are already feeling the hurt as Dave Jones presses in on you. That makes his turn. Mike, that makes you directly next. Barbosa, you are next in the initiative.
Okay, so what I want to do. How many? Okay. So
What reasons do we have to live?
I'm sorry.
I'm making a list of who.
I have to ask, this initiative will be fast. There's a lot going
Okay.
on, so
sorry.
you're good.
I normally have this prepped. I am just going to do. Okay, so I am going to do an. How many object interactions could you technically have? So if I wanted to toss
Object interaction.
something and then toss something a different way.
That's two, unfortunately. Yeah, one object interaction is taking tossing.
Okay. If I was to hand someone something,
Object interaction.
dang it.
Yeah. Only the one.
'Kay.
Sorry.
Think of it like ninja rules, right? You get one movement, but you can't go move, because that's 2.
What if you go?
Yeah, no.
I want
Okay.
to play me.
If you do that, though, you might scatter, and you're not really throwing it. You're just a lot of things.
Okay, so I am going to yell to Esmeralda.
Okay.
And I am gonna say, drink this, and I'm gonna toss her
Eat
a
this.
potion.
It's just a bottle of
Um,
I'm not
also
a thief,
cast
so I
this.
can't bonus action down that baby.
What fact?
You grab it.
So that was my object interaction.
Yep.
Then I want to do a quicken spell and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Gotcha.
And then I want to stab him with the key.
Roll the hit.
Because I just need to touch him.
And you stab him with it.
Is it enough? Is it enough?
It counts like a dagger.
It's your.
Like a...
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say it's a strength
Just
based
like
thing.
an
This is in no way a finesse type way. It's a key. It's made of metal.
Aren't
Yeah, so
daggers
it's the
the
strength
yeah.
But
modifier?
they're fashioned in a way.
Or dex modifier? Okay. That's a 10 then.
At 10, you and he easily just like boom, parries away with his sword. Just the key.
I thought you wanted this key.
I'd rather have you dead first.
Where'd
Like
that
your
axe
mom?
come from?
Oh.
Where's that axe
Oh.
come from?
Like your girlfriend?
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Ex-girlfriend.
Tossed.
Yeah.
Salty about
And you're
that.
testing that quick and
Why?
cure wounds.
Yes.
'Kay.
So
All right.
I just need to roll that on myself.
Yeah. Roll that and just let me know how much you get. Barbosa, that makes your turn.
Okay, I'm just curious. If I step away from the helm, will the ship be fine?
Currently, yeah, the ship's got just orders to keep flying. Not being at the helm, unfortunately, just means you can't give it new orders.
Does that mean Jones could take the helm?
Could.
Uh-oh.
Sweet, I'm staying
Yeah,
here.
but remember what
Excellent.
happened with Beaver?
Remember, on your turn, then, if you're staying at the helm, your
Always
entire
remember
turn
Buford.
is going to be given to the Meridian
Okay.
to give it the actions for, like,
Okay.
movement, cannon fire, on
Yes.
Hey, can't
This,
you
the
be
Dutchman is below us.
Yes.
They're not.
Meaning we can't fire
Drop.
can't. No, we're not going in the water.
Crush.
We
Big
can't.
boy.
We can't. We're gonna sink as well.
Yeah.
But we still have buddies. We can't use cannons, so I thought I was gonna say, keep flying and kill the intruders. So they're gonna have like
Oh,
what,
what the stick?
50 small servants.
Well, part of
all
the
fashioned.
40 of the crew, there's a fair bit that still have to keep flying.
Exactly. The ones that keep flying, keep flying, keep flying. Those of you who are ready and a bit more. keep
All right.
flying.
Esmeralda, that's your turn. Marlon, you're on deck.
Alright,
Is
so
it
Where are
too
the
late to
servants?
say that?
that changes my turning completely. So
Oh, yeah.
instead, you'll watch as Esmeralda pulls out from her pocket a tiny Molotov cocktail. Holds it up, looks at the bottle, pops the cork, drinks it as her action.
You now have an AC of 16 for an hour.
Thank you. And she's going to instead of doing what I'm going to do,
Another one.
where did it go?
Holy cocktail.
It was just here. The rudeness of my phone, the immense rudeness.
So wait, where are those
Where
invisible
does this fall
servants
off the top
coming
of
in?
my head because I'm smart like
On the
that?
turn. And you don't know how
Right,
much they can do
separate
because
turn.
they are unseen servants.
I know, but we remember back. We don't remember
can
the time where
probably
we first took
Oh,
this
someone
thing.
healing
for a
word. I
damage.
have healing word.
You
That
do
is
have
a
healing word.
bonus action.
Yes.
We don't
So I
remember
will
when we
cast
first
healing
got
word
this
on
thing.
my
Jack
possessed.
got to them and said,
Yay.
buddies.
Cool. Mike, how much
Fail.
did you heal
And
from
they
that
just-
I
system?
healed 15 for myself,
Alrighty.
Where did it go?
and then I don't know how much
Oh,
the
one
word
sec.
does.
One sec.
It's a D4.
I don't like that now brands have to specify they make with real cheese.
Oh, gosh.
Because this just
Four.
puts in the terrifying implication that there's
Four.
fake
Cool.
cheese.
Mike, though, you're now back at 54, which is great because you almost like took half of your damage from Jones. You're back
Doesn't
up.
make me happy.
I just healed you for 54.
Yeah, I
oops.
was like, hang on, he just went to 66.
Yeah, that's my bad. You are at
Gotta have
54
30
hit
more.
points. Esmeralda, boom, AC, boom, healing. Excellent turn.
And then I will pocket the tiny ball.
And pocket it.
It's got a little lily peeking out from the bottleneck instead of a rag.
Hey, clever. Marlon, that is you. Phoebus, you will be on deck.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. I bet it's too late.
To apologize.
I kind of wanted to have someone be carrying me at the start, but it's all right.
Yeah.
You could hop in my.
Would you consider it a attack roll or an interactive object if I just throw my key at Davy Jones?
Well, then he's gonna.
I
know.
think. Are you doing it to harm him, or is it to like give it to him?
Well, I don't know. He gave me a key. I don't know if it's the real one or not. I do want to try to hurt him, trigger that explosion.
If your intention is to harm, please go ahead and give me like a dexterity base. It's like a ranged attack of like throwing the key at him.
That would be an action then?
Yes.
Okay, darn. I would rather. Yes, I'm going to cast polymorph onto myself. I'm going to polymorph into Davy Jones.
Don't you get the stats of the thing you polymorph
What?
into?
Here's
If
what-
CR is your
if-
level or less.
Oh,
Yes.
darn, I can't then.
And so, fun fact, he is so much higher than us.
You never
Now,
flashed it.
now, hold on.
You can,
I
you can do it to
transform
a
into a
giant
T-Rex.
ape, though.
Oh.
And then just beat
Monkey.
the crap out of
Donkey Kong.
Monkey.
Good.
it. And then it has to
Monkey doesn't
wear
any pads. What are you? Yes. So Marlon, you could polymorph yourself, but yes, it is one of those like it's a CR that would prevent you from like being Jones as well.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it stacks.
Dang it.
How? I'm just wondering if I could replicate that Kraken that I did
Let me check the word.
at the Notre Dame. Would that work with a polymorph? Maybe like a smaller Kraken?
Just an octopus?
Unfortunately, what I would say
A
is
magical octopus
you're
with powers.
Are you just trying to polymorph into an octopus?
I just want to be something big and cool.
you could
Giant
become. Let's see. I will check this.
but just reflavor.
Yeah, the spell says nothing about stacking.
Like
CR9,
polymorph, you can turn into
Stop you from stacking his concentration.
lasted duration, targets, game statistics. Limited.
But then again, this is white glitz. Glyph of warding
An
is
unwilling
the
creature.
best spell.
I'm trying. Or the target's level if it doesn't have challenge rate. Equal to or less than the target. So right now you are at level 9. So anything CR9 or below.
Which is why Glyph of warding is the best spell because
Let's
of
see.
reaction.
An octopus is a challenge rating 0. A giant octopus is a challenge rating 1. And a gargoctopus is a challenge rating 5.
Oh, I want to polymorph into a Gargoctopus.
A gargoctopus!
He's a gargoctopus.
A large monstrosity.
If only you picked something that was huge.
There's really, yeah.
Bummer.
Bummer. Marlin, you are now a gargoctopus, a very large octopus. You have 104 hit points as a gargoctopus.
Okay.
You've got a lot of different moves now. You have stuff like multi-attack, 4 tentacle attacks, or 1 bite, or a bite and 3 tentacles. You have stuff like bite, tentacle, fling, tentacle slam, ink cloud, but those are recharge abilities, unfortunately. AC of 13, 104 hit points. Fun fact. Oh, I don't have the creature codex, or at least the physical copy. But a Gargoctopus is in the creature codex. You can find it online though if you want to like know some of the stuff you have.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah. As for your action, all of you see. Let me pull this up here. This is wild. Oh, this
is
is
this Star Wars?
Star Wars. I cannot seem to find it. I thought I had my squids ready. Oh, that's why. Giant, lots of arms, lots of gross suction cups come out. Marlon, you retained your intelligence and wisdom and charisma, but your strength is now that of 18, 13, and 12
Yeah.
for Strength Dex Con. Here's what we will do real quick. I unfortunately have to use the restroom, so I'll be back momentarily.
That's true.
I just want to say
Which
something. I
everybody
mean,
look at
Star
the DM screen.
Star Wars
Ah.
is a fitting theme. I mean, both films are about a strapping young protagonist who goes out to save a girl who they have a will they won't they relationship.
And it turns
And
out
it gets
to be
no,
his
it gets
sister.
no, it gets really awkward because of who his father is and what his parentage is. But things end up well in the end. He works with the comedic relief sidekick who ends up getting his name at the end. Very funny. Most people think of him when they think of the franchise. Combine that with a big imposing villain who has themes of morality with him.
I mean, I could answer it.
Pirates of the Caribbean 1.
The difference between large to huge is not that
Star
much
Wars,
difference,
but
but
huge
huge
difference.
is
Massive. See, but it doubles their size.
Oh yeah.
Is it double large?
Yeah, but I don't think that means it skips
Well,
a size class. 'Cause
yeah,
it
you're right.
says,
Also,
uh,
who
it
here has
increases the
reasons
size
to
by
live?
one category. So for medium to large, for example.
I gotta know because
So
I'm
large would go huge to
guys.
gargantuan.
I would like to know who.
So if we cast it twice, you can
Hey guys, what's everyone's character's will to live?
Pretty high.
Because
He's trying to find out who can
To
snap
be
the heart.
honest,
I'm
I
making
don't
a
think
list.
I can die.
Well, yes, but then you can never die, and anything
I
you
am
want
under
to
the
do
impression
is
that
impossible.
none of
Like
us
traveling and
are
being a chef
stabbing it.
forever.
I'm,
You could,
I'm
you'd
under
be
the
stick,
same
you'd be
impression.
stuck to
I don't think we're
C-section.
gonna stab it.
I'm under the exact same impression as Mike. None of us are gonna.
I think we
If
should launch it
worst
into
comes
space.
to worst,
Then
Oh,
whoever has
I
it.
have a way.
We're launching it in space.
Wait, guys, why don't we?
I know
why
exactly
don't we, like,
what I'm gonna
channel
do.
divinity
I
into
have
a
a plan
dagger
for
and have
the
Tiger
heart, so-
Lily hold
Alright.
it.
Tiger Lily stabs the heart. No,
Why?
I
All
don't
we do
think
is
that'll
have more
work.
power.
I don't
August, do I still have
She
my
then has a second
own
temple in
bonus
the
actions even
Yeah.
as a
She
gargoyle?
just has temples in
No, unfortunately. That's
True polymorph
We're
would
gonna
give
have
you
to
some really
make
cool
the-
stuff. So as polymorph,
the
you don't
cathedral
have your normal
into
Do you
a
bonus.
think I could be able to
Because,
do my blood curse
if I
bonus
was
action
to-
and then polymorph?
Sure, yes. I would say if that's your main action, of course.
Thank you. So
Okay.
yeah, blood curse Davy Jones.
Attach it to the box.
So Gusto
Bloated
wants to
actor.
die.
Under the condition that the Kraken
Alright.
once one goes.
Bloated is on Dave Jones. He doesn't make a save. That just kind of happens, unfortunately.
You two have each other. I have a son. You have a father and a son.
Stop figuring out who needs to die.
It'll be.
Enough.
It's either a moment of heroic sacrifice or we all live.
I say
You'll
we
figure
launch
it.
it into
Trust me.
space.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
I don't like that.
You'll figure it out.
Who will control him?
Here we go.
Space.
That happens.
to do whatever he
Phoebus, that
wants.
is your turn.
Alright.
Phoebus, your turn. Nick Wild, you're on deck.
Fear of God.
Pulling out his spell book, he's having it open to a page as he prepares to cast a spell. He's going to look at you, Esmeralda, and he's going to be like, "Darling, if you could please move to the side for a moment," and he's going to telekinetic shove you diagonally towards Starlin, so that you don't get attacks of opportunity. And then I will use, so that's my bonus action. And then as his action, he is going to cast Burning Hands in a 15-foot cone outward at all four of those pirates.
Nice.
Excellent.
Excellent.
They'll
So they
make
need a
that
dex
save.
You guys could actually use
DC
turn
15.
undead.
DC
I might
15.
be dead,
They succeed.
They will take
So
damage.
half damage from 3d6.
I see. No wait. We should see armor spec because every
Oh,
day
that
you
dice
can
went
change
mine.
what you're resistant to.
I don't know if you can.
15
Really?
halved
I'm
to
reading
8.
that.
8 fire damage.
Then again,
Um,
that's
All of these
all
pirates
you
seem to
need.
take a lot of that damage. As you see, boom! Getting ignited. That is not to the Dutchman. That must be to the Dutchman's crew. Excuse me.
Also, if there's any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried, they are now on
So
fire.
the ship.
Thankfully, the ship
The ship
can't.
is an object. We decided.
And
that.
the ship actually also has some of that, like, save and AC, and so you have to do a certain amount of damage to the ship for it to actually happen. That's what helps so you guys don't accidentally break your own ship.
Can we set the Dutchman on fire?
It's underwater.
And then,
Not if we bring it up to air.
How?
So how bad do they look from that?
But they just kind of boom,
Anchor.
and they just look angry now. Like, yeah, they hurt them, but they're still up.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm then going to
That could work.
use my that has a range of how far away? Perfect. Looking over his shoulder, I would like to now use my action surge. And because I cast a spell as an action, I cannot use my bonus action to cast a spell, but I can use an action to cast a spell.
Clever use. Clever economy
As
usage.
I would like to spend one of my 3 second level spell slots and cast web over on Jones and the other 4 pirates.
Oh,
crap.
heck yeah.
Nice.
How did you cast
Well, there goes my turn on
I
deck.
cast 2 spells and I bonus action the cantrip.
You can cast 2 spells.
If you action
Yeah.
surge.
If you act
Oh, I
So,
missed that
by
part. I was like,
literally, like-
wait, what?
This
no,
is
you
just
just
breaking the
broke the
rules.
Hey, what are you
I was
doing?
like, I
Um,
believe
What are you doing here, Tony?
Let's see.
Wait,
Are you guys
It
cops?
feels that
What are you
they,
doing?
creature. Oh, at the start of their turns, they'll make a dexterity save. throw, Yes.
But that entire area is now horribly hard to come through.
Oh gosh. That
Maybe.
well done.
Yeah.
As the webbing occurs, boom. Nick Wild, you're going. You see the ship on your horizon, and you feel boom, boom, boom. Looking back in the water, something is moving almost as fast.
Nemo,
Huh?
did you distract it?
Like, what does distract mean?
He's got like a second grade education.
Nick just throws it.
I knew what distract was. Like 3. Can you hold its attention?
He's also a fish.
I can try.
Are you willing?
I guess so. Yeah. It's gonna be scary,
also,
but I can't.
random thing, the 2 solid masses,
I'll be
the
back for
mast
you.
and the stairwell.
Yes, yes, yes.
What are you going to do?
Because it needs anchor points for it to
Can
just
you distract the Kraken, Nemo?
Yes. Why are you saying I'll come back for you?
In case it doesn't work out?
So you're leaving me behind?
That's literally what I just asked and you said yeah twice.
You asked if I could distract it. I
Yeah.
thought I could distract it from the board.
Oh, can you?
I believe I could.
Oh, okay. I'll just keep you here then.
Nick about to cut the line, like, alright.
You're like,
C'est
C'est la vie, Pontifex.
Hey, can you distract? Alright.
That's good. C'est la vie, Pontifex Maximus. Oh no, never mind.
I'm just booking it. Wait. Let me look really quick.
He takes a dash action to get there quicker.
Yeah.
This is, I'm assuming you're
I'm
already
going full
dash move.
dash bonus action.
But
dash.
what you realize, Nick, you will be there on the ship by next round.
Woo!
Because I rolled a 1. Only 1 round behind. Could have been a lot worse for you, if I'm being
A
honest.
9. We're all
Yeah.
That's what I
We're
thought.
dead
It was
by
like,
the time you get here.
it was
Oh,
like
oh no,
1 to
there's a
9,
lot of
9
bodies.
rounds, or if it was like 2 to 8, 2 rounds before, 8 rounds before.
Hey, yo, that's
Odd.
a lot of damage.
It's a lot of
Hey,
damage.
that's a lot of damage.
Here we go.
That's a lot of
Nick
damage.
and Nemo, you're going in fast. Gusto, that's your turn. So Nemo, you'll be on deck for any sort of little distraction because you have more freedom of action than Nick does.
First, he's an octopus, right?
Yes.
Isn't
Yeah.
he a large creature already?
Oh yes.
How big am I in relation?
Oh, wait.
Then
Oh,
I'm
he's
going
disgusting.
to look at him and say, Marlon, you got this, and cast Enlarge on him.
Yes.
Fine, fire with
Everyone,
fire.
He's gonna crush us, you guys.
Here we go.
No. Mike's safe. He's
Growth
got
a
halfway
size
nimbleness.
larger for the duration.
Ah!
This giant thing.
Oh heck.
Hey, Davey.
Yeah. And,
The so
that's
boss.
me, baby.
So gross.
Oh, look at him. Look at its cold dead eyes. Marlon sees your sins.
I can't look away.
I can't stop.
I've never seen Marlon's arm
Yes,
before.
but yes,
Marlon
Gusto.
knows
Boom,
your
boom.
sins.
Starting in on that. Good job, Gusto. Any last little
Yeah,
things
he has
though? Just
advantage on
confirming.
strength checks and strength saves.
No,
and
because my bonus actions.
you
well,
deal
I-
an extra
Yeah, I don't
more
really have any
damage.
spells for that.
No,
bonus
yeah, you're
actions.
good.
Or the concentration. So.
Telekinetic.
Cool. Nemo, it's your turn. After this, it will be like the ships finishing that off before we get to Mike at the top of the order and David Jones and all that.
How far are we away from the Kraken?
Right now, you're realizing the Kraken may also just be like doing nothing but like dashing and moving, right? Like it's not
That's what I'm.
really able to take actions either because it's so concentrative. You know, though, it's about currently 100 feet from you because you're 100 feet above the water, so you know it can't just grab you with a tentacle, but it is that like 100 feet up.
Could I use my movement as Nick throwing me 10 feet?
Wow.
throw you 10 feet down, and just on your next, you'll be 10 feet away from the boat to then just duck, grab, go.
I just want to be 10 feet closer to the Kraken.
Sure.
Also,
Is he on a rope?
I want to be 100.
It's more like a fanny pack.
I want to be
belt.
125 feet away from the ship. Would I be able to
Guys,
yell?
I want it
at
actually.
You
Jump.
so it'll be like
that
on
I
your
can
next
carry
turn,
my
you'll come
fish
into
around
a
the way
range,
so
if that makes
people
sense.
don't
So yes, but Nemo, if you
What are you
want,
doing?
you could have Nick drop, throw you 10 feet, cast a spell, and then just on your turn, Nick, it's just then going. Bloop, bloop.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, throw it diagonally downwards, grab him on the way back up, because your board's faster than you can throw.
God damn.
I have the spell Sleep at Will. I'm going to upcast it as much as I can. See if I can put the Kraken to
The Kraken? Bro, this thing's gonna have like 200-300
He's
HP.
dummy thick in health. What makes you
Here's
think?
okay. You can certainly try.
Uh-oh.
What kind of upcast would you like? Because you have access to 5th level, so you could do a 5th level sleep. Meaning, you are rolling about, let's see, 5, 10, additional 2, so
Sounded like my monkey.
13 d8. I think as of right now, I will just let you know, this Kraken actually is unharmed. Nick didn't even get a shot off, right? It was just that like running go. So it is a perfectly healthy giant creature.
With 13d8, you might
Gargantuan.
barely be able to get to 100. Probably not even. You'll be in like the 50s, 60s. This thing probably has.
I
like,
will say
over
that's a
100.
good plan, like in terms of like doing it. I will just be a fair deal instead of being like, oh, you use it and then it's like, oh no. I would say maybe wait.
Yeah, okay.
That's like a natural insight thing of like, okay, let me not just go for it. Let's think about it.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Wait till he's bloody, then you can.
Then in that case, I'm going to cast Alta Luke's Resilience Sphere on the board.
Ooh, the resilience sphere. Excellent. That will.
Force field.
That's a good
Nothing
level.
can come in or out. Can't lose the heart.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So right now you are a board flying with a giant hamster ball.
It's spinning as you fly. It's super fast.
Force
It's immune to all damage. Creatures can be damaged. Creatures weightless, large enough, and large. It uses action to push against the wall.
Who eats force field dogs?
Action push against this sphere's wall. Rolls here, but it's already around you. Yes. So like the board is just gonna move you with it. Nemo, at the end of your turn, the pirates will take their action. They must make a dexterity saving throw against the web from Phoebus. Here we go.
DC 15.
That is a natural 19 already. So they succeed. So they are not restrained, but it is slowing a lot of their
It
movement.
is difficult terrain and lightly obscured.
Hey, choo!
It's sticky.
Hey, choo! Here we go. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15 will get them around and out.
They have 15.
These
Oh, but
pirates
they're
come up.
underwater.
1, 2, 10. These pirates come. 5, 10, 15. I need Phoebus, Esmeralda, and Gusteau to make me strength, opposed strength or athletics.
Athletics. Natural 20 with a total of 27.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That
no
is
sword
counted
out, just
as an ability check.
If it
Yes.
crits, it hits.
That's a 7. Well, hold on. Athletics. It's not even worth
fudge.
it for me. That's a 9.
A 9.
That's
Okay.
a
Oh,
9.
gee, cheese balls. They sure are.
Oh, hey, cheese.
Wait.
All right. Here we go.
These are super dice.
So
What is this?
this is a opposed strength.
So athletics.
You had to take athletics? You had to take
I
athletics?
did, and you'll understand why in a second.
Can I uncanny dodge anything?
It's not an attack.
It's not an attack. That's the worst part about this is they're not attacking. They're just doing something else.
Rest and
Uh,
pepperonis.
That is a 3.
3.
But who
Gusteau
needs
and
buffs
Esmeralda,
when you have a gun?
You see these parts each grab you, grapple you, and disappear backwards. Phoebus, you see Esmeralda taken right before your eye. As you're taken.
Does he have range?
Gusto, you are taken by this one. So, disappear.
You know, I have that ability too. It's called Merge with Stone.
You
No, this one
guys
is merchant.
appear on the upper deck of the Flying Dutchman.
Really?
As you are there,
Underwater? Or above?
the upper deck is the part that's above water
Okay.
right now. They are starting to split you up, is what you think.
Wait, is
As-
Jones on? No, this isn't land.
This,
this is
those
ship.
parts made that. The one pirate that tried to grapple you, Phoebes, boom, you insta break. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
This other pirate then who
I just
didn't
got
use
folded.
Yeah, they just kind of and took you. The Curse Pirates are going to take actions against you now. This other one that's here, he can close. But 12. He rolled
Can I
a
just
natural.
like catch the sword with 2 fingers and twist it out
Yeah.
of the way?
As he now is ready to engage you. As the other pirates couldn't do much, they were going to try to grab a lot of you, but the web successfully stuck them. That makes the Meridian. Barbosa, it is your turn with the Meridian.
Got it.
What is the Meridian doing? Are the invisible
Where are
servants
the?
going to attack?
Yes, they're still on the.
Here's what I'm going to be
the
showing.
intruders.
You see the invisible servants come in. They are doing no damage, as the invisible servants cannot fight.
I am terribly sorry, but what did Jack do?
What do you mean?
Jack Sparrow, when we first got the Meridian, said anyone who is not our friends, kill.
Yeah, they can't do it, but you can ask them to.
I did ask them to.
And they can't
And
do
they're
it.
trying. They
You know
are
what?
unseen servants. Unseen servants are very limited in their range.
Fair enough. They will keep trying. I have a question.
I'm gonna be nice to the DM. Don't let them keep trying. They will not do anything for you.
Fair enough. I'm gonna say full back to ship, and I have a question. Could we fish the Dutchman out of the water with the anchor?
If you were to tell them to drop anchor right now,
I would like to look through his party and be like, do you agree with this idea?
you see only Phoebus is there and a giant octopus and Mike. There's only 3 other people.
Well, knowing Marlin,
I'm a bit distracted.
Yeah,
I probably
Mike.
wouldn't.
Marlon, Phoebus, you too. Everyone.
Marlin is an octopus that cannot speak.
I thought I
just
kept
like-
my intelligence.
You do,
Yeah.
but
His
not
life
your
was just steal.
just
Bring
like
it up.
your normal tongues, because
Bring it
octopus
up.
don't normally have tongues. It's that.
weigh anchor. We're
Uh,
doing it. We're fishing for the Dutchman.
Fun fact: no, Gargoctopus have a telepathy of 100 feet. You speak in his mind. I forgot that Gargoctopus have it.
What do you say?
We need to take it to him. A taste of his own medicine.
Weigh anchor.
Awesome.
And this thing is sailing with us, so we won't be impeded down. We'll just damage them.
Unless they
Yeah,
do
just drop it on them. Here we go.
something else.
What's your thought?
And
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know they're arriving, but this will also help in the maintaining control.
it was a natural 20. You see the ship's anchor descends hard. I will say this. It doesn't do a ton of damage that like maybe you would hope.
It's not the
Grapple
damage
the
that I'm looking
Dutchman.
for, it's the
But-
grapple.
You see that it breaks into the top of the ship. The Dutchman takes a
Is
lot.
it locked?
I'm gonna give on a nat 20. These parts that were restraining you guys break as all of you just rock the ship.
They
you
break?
don't. It's like normally there'd be like saving throws is what I would say, but it's like so you are no longer restrained right now as all of you just feel the rocket suddenly boom crashing through the top deck. The anchor is down.
And I'm assuming that is everything I can do on my turn.
That
Nothing else.
yes,
Got it.
that is the
I
Dutchman.
feel like I just
That's-
look at
that's
Jones
solid.
while I do it, but like, weigh anchor.
Here we go.
No.
On the Dutchman's turn,
So,
Uh,
10 HP.
a lot is different now. You actually see. Sorry, I forgot to point this out on the Dutchman. There is another pirate that is at the helm right here. Sorry, I should have made him visible.
What does he look like?
He's sitting there, immediately starts barking orders at the others, as a lot of pirates, which may have started coming attacking, are now immediately running and gonna start hacking at the anchor. You see, they
It's
make
solid metal.
it's not so much the anchor as the wood that is now
Chop
crushed
the wood
in.
around
They're breaking the wood to so that if something tries to
So
cross,
here's
it
my
can just
question.
leave, right?
Please don't tell me
they're
that
gonna
this
start
is
breaking that.
good
That
medical
makes
scrap bill.
Davy Jones' turn. Davy Jones looks around. You see, he looks at Marlin. Excuse me. At the start of his turn, Webb.
Yep. Dex save, please.
Webbed.
He's gonna burn a legendary resistance. For a natural 1, he can't afford to be
Whoa.
restrained right now.
Yep.
That burns
Just
one
wait
of
till
Jones'
Marlin gets there. It's like
he could.
Boom! Burns the
How
resistance.
do you like
Um, He is going to basically move just like around, so like he's still technically in everyone's
Did
turn,
he
but
leave
kind of like
my range?
he almost melds with the mast in, so he's not leaving anyone's range. He's kind of like inside the octopus. As he comes up to you, Marlin, you see just traitorous servant. As he
It takes one to know one.
sword coming down. That's a hit. That's a hit. And the final claw. That's a hit.
Alright.
Davy Jones is going to wail into you. Is one-handed though with that claw. That's going to be.
Rest of pepperonis.
Do I have any more hit points with that extra?
Yes.
No. It doesn't increase your hit points.
It doesn't.
Enlarged does not.
As a Gargoctopus, you have 104. You take 64 hit points as
Just raises your size.
grabs the claw. Boom!
I guess size is.
Fun fact of the Gargoctopus, you cannot be restrained because you have too many arms, but he does have full hold on you, Marlin. Trying to just like choke you, squeeze you. As it, if you don't break it, while you'll still have actions and move, because like you're an octopus, if you don't full break it though on your turn, he will have advantage to keep hitting you.
Slime.
Mike Wazowski, that is your turn. Barbosa, you'll be on deck, but you're still at the helm. Just keep
But
that in
the
mind.
turn.
So
It's round 3.
How does a gargantuan
That's
Marlin
round
sound?
2.
Oh!
Don't you dare.
I have enlarge reduce, and I'm going to do it.
Yes!
Woo!
Take on the Kraken!
With the Kraken
As
side!
the turn starts to expand and
Breaking the claw
I'm like,
easily because Jones cannot
Get
hold something
off
that
the
big.
boat! I have to stay here.
Yeah, you're getting big enough, Marlon. You feel like the ship just kind of, like, it's not a lot, but the bigger you're getting, the heavier you are. Holy cow!
Yes.
Oh, can't you cast something? Oh no, that's not. That would be double punch.
So there's 2 enlarges on this giant Gargoctopus.
Hey, wait, is Lawrence Fletcher still with us? Could he cast enlarge again?
Yes!
Yes!
He's
No,
gone.
yes.
Dang it!
What spells do
He's
you
dead as
have?
hell.
Not enlarged.
This
Frick.
is. You are now a huge creature.
Heck, yes, I am.
Could I have used my second sorcery spell or slot for a quicken for that?
Oh, yes, you could.
And
Should
then
get that as a bonus action.
Then, while that grip is being, I can't cast a second spell.
Unfortunately,
so
no. It's not the same as action surge.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Can't.
I only have
count.
two.
Cantrip.
I only have
You can't
2
use
first
2
level
spells,
or higher.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I only have
Anything
2
that takes a
spell
spell
slots,
slot.
but still.
In that
I've got
case,
7 spell
I am
Wizard.
I have
going to.
a god.
Could, as an object interaction, could I take your key?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Just
I'm,
off his neck.
I'd
I'm
allow
just
it.
gonna take that key too, and then I'm gonna try and stab him with one of them again.
Heck yeah.
Marlin's just. Not Marlin, but friggin' Mike Wazowski with
That
keys.
is
I'm a stab.
Is he by chance flanking with me?
Is he flanking?
Unfortunately, he's
me?
a large creature. One of you would have to be large
Okay.
as well.
Even though we
Does
got
he flank
So
multi-armor.
we
Marlin?
would flank with Marlin.
18.
You gotta be on the other side though. An 18.
However, it's possible.
Could one of my
Misses.
tentacles be on the other
Vertical
side?
flanking.
An 18 AC. You get really up in it. Boom! Hits. As you see, he takes a claw. Brace it, just like.
It touched him.
It touched him.
That means it hits shatter on him.
Alrighty. Yeah, no, I'm saying like it hits a shatter, but it did not like hit the AC to do like normal damage, right?
Yeah, like I'm just trying to touch him with it.
Yeah, sure. You.
But he thinks you're trying
Because
to stab him.
it shatters the key and.
Nice shot.
Shatters.
Wait, like,
shatters.
Not shot.
He basically just got shrapned.
And what's great about him
The
being
shatter
large is
spell
the
Yep.
10-foot
gets
radius
cast.
is
just
him.
on him.
Did he get him in the nuts?
He's got
You
a
got him in the
Got him on his
concept.
tentacles.
Well, that gets
Um,
rid of one of his hands, so
He's
I mean,
going to
take
take
it.
half this damage as he succeeds on the con save.
I mean,
But half damage of 3d8.
You got a claw grip, you got slime,
Does this affect
I think
happen on
Jones
babies
might
too?
like this skill he hasn't from himself.
Just on baby Jones, I
here to
believe.
do
Yes.
whatever else he wants.
I remember getting keys when
He's
I
got
was
a
little.
peg,
Getting
then he's got like a
Oh.
peg leg,
natural
don't
affection.
But we all got the shatter keys.
Don't mention that around
Everybody
Josh.
has.
Everyone got one.
Okay.
Everyone gets one.
I missed
So-
one session.
I rolled 3 sevens.
3 7. So that would be
Hey, wait,
21
does that
and a
mean
half.
something?
2.
3 sevens? That's the holy number.
You didn't roll 3 7.
777?
Here we go.
No, that's the
6.
lucky number.
No. Seeing if it does something. You never know. You never know.
The
Davy
god of
Jones
luck.
Hey.
halves that damage to
Here's for tuna. He
Um,
believes in pure
you see,
chaos.
boom, shatters against him as he sees
Kind
just,
of a villain.
I will see you rot in the depths. Barbosa, you will, it's your turn. You gonna still command the ship?
Raise anchor.
On the ship's turn, you're getting ready to
And
raise
the
that
anchor's
ship.
still locked in the
Wait.
Dutchman.
At the moment.
Excellent.
Yes, but then if they get rid of it, they'll crash into the waves.
Esmeralda, that is your turn.
Sick. So I raise my hand to call down the road from the freaking meridian.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, right. We have that.
And as I'm going up,
It will still trigger attack roll too. That's disengage.
I don't care because I'm going to do something.
Okay, I want to kill him.
Useful.
You
Bonus
have a
action,
bonus action
disengage.
disengage.
Or is
You
it
do have a bonus action disengage, yes.
Is it an object interact? What is it an action to get back up to the meridian?
Right now, you're looking, the meridian seems to be, like, kind of on par. The bottom of the meridian seems to be right next to the crow's nest of the Dutchman, but it would be then taking a lot of movement to get down there, start climbing up. To instigate back on, I don't think you could just, like, action it this turn. Without
to
the use
call
of, like,
down a rope.
to call down a rope, the ropes are
The ropes
the ship
technically
would have to
come down.
descend though further. The ropes only have a finite distance of like what they could
You
do for
could
you.
weigh anchor.
And so if you got somehow high enough up on the ship again, but that would take movement and action to get up, and then call and then grab the rope, and that's why I'm saying it's going to be a little
Okay,
bit more.
well, either way, she pulls out a real Molotov cocktail
Hey,
there is the
and
anchor.
throws it down at her feet, and I cast turn undead.
excellent.
But also,
Excellent.
there
You
is
should
the
cast
anchor that's
Turn
being
Undead
raised.
onto Jones.
It's
doesn't
a
target.
radius from me.
Would I be allowed to say something to
Oh,
Esmeralda
Nemo's
as we're?
Yeah, because you two are on the Dutchman.
I think I'd yell at you. Run to the edge and get ready to
Here's the
jump.
problem. I'm
Press
captain
E.
of the ship.
Okay.
So cast it before so Gusto can
Yeah,
get
I
out.
think we could.
Kind of, it would be like a held action. You can still do it, but like basically.
I don't need her to do anything other than just move to the edge. I will take care of everything else.
Gotcha.
Wait, like an escape route? Is that what we're doing? Oh,
Unless you want
okay.
to stay down here.
No.
Okay, yeah, then run to
Yeah,
the edge.
no. Bonus action, I'm disengaging, but
Each undead
right before I do that, I'm gonna look the
make
pirate
a
directly in the face,
wisdom.
smash it down.
It's got to make wisdom saving throws.
Yes.
Here we go.
There is
would,
the anchor
would you
that's-
believe that a bunch of undead cursed pirates have a 20 to wisdom?
Nope.
That sounds normal.
Actually, I wouldn't.
What's your save DC?
14.
Well, with a plus 0 and a natural 13 plug, they fail. The
Let's
pirates say,
go!
each of these pirates is now turn.
For 1 minute.
Meaning they have to flee from you. Can't take reactions for their action. Only a dash.
The guy at the helm.
Are you a 5th level cleric yet?
No, I'm a 4th level.
Oh, okay, good. I'm like, that might have helped because
I really wish I was 5th
Yeah.
level, because then I would literally just start.
all the pirates,
destroying-
they just start.
Yes,
These pirates
but
are.
also keep in mind.
But this is
with
not
caution.
not you.
Fair
Boom!
Like
Fire glows around you, Esmeralda. This beautiful
high
blue
lich.
arcane,
Okay.
boom, 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 swarms into this almost mushroom cloud of arcane magic. All of these pirates look super stressed and are now.
I would like to imagine that what ends up happening with Turn Undead is that you become the undead to them. I would like to imagine that I have like this mask of just the most horrific looking mask ever.
These pirates chose a cursed life because they fear death more than anything in the world.
Like, literally
Seeing
just
their
look like
truest fear, they are turned.
the incarnate
They
of
want to
Jesus.
leave. Marlon, the Gargoctopus, it is your turn there, my friend.
Gargoctopus.
The
Hey, the
Gargoctopus.
Gagactopus.
Hey, I'm Gargoxed in here.
You are gargantuan now.
In
It means 2d4 additional damage on all your hits.
And you are very, very big.
yes, I
And we
am.
are
And
very
big.
No, it's a d4 for every set.
Sick. So, are all my allies technically small creatures in relation to me, or is that still
So,
You said small with the implication.
you are huge right now. You are this
Gargantuan.
giant octopus.
Okay.
Is he?
No,
Because he was
gargantuan.
large, right? And then he became.
Huge before gargantuan.
So he's
So, if one more enlarged was on, you would become gargantuan. You would be the size of the Kraken. You are one size lower than the Kraken right
Wait, no, because he
No,
was
he
large
started
already.
large, and then he did enlarge reduce, and
Huge.
then I did enlarge reduce.
Gargantuan.
So I
He is
am
gargantuan.
gargantuan.
Yeah,
the
I-
same size.
I
as
yelled
the-
at you to get off the boat because
I
you were
mean,
going to become Kraken
It's
size.
crazy because it doesn't look like. This is why I
we're flying.
don't like D&D. Here's what I'm gonna do, Marlon. You are growing ever in size, and you realize that in a few moments you're gonna start capsizing the boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I'm like gargantuan. My Kraken's quite big on here, so I'm like, wait a second.
So, my question still stands. Are they now tiny creatures in relation to me? Is Barbosa now a medium creature in relation to me?
Yes.
We are peasants.
Okay.
We're
But
still
you-
medium, but we're smaller than you. By
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This assumes you're medium, so if it says you're tiny,
So-
then yes, we're tiny.
In a fit of rage, blinding rage toward Barbosa, I'm going to use my. I mean, no.
What?
David Jones.
I was over and I'm like,
Oh no!
dude, what did I do? I was trying to be the godfather. I
I
have
was
a
like,
kid.
what happened in the last round?
I got a
and
kid to
this?
raise.
I'm going to
missed
telepathically
one of those
tell everyone on the boat. Yeah,
Everyone are just the good guys.
Just the good guys. Yeah, all the party.
Skills look tight.
Distract all of Davy Jones's minions. This is personal.
Oh my god.
I'm going to do all of my 4 tentacle attacks onto Davy Jones.
Oh my god.
And that's why my questions stand. Since it says medium and small creatures immediately get grappled, so if he's medium in relation to me, does that mean immediately grappled?
I am going to say rule of cool, yes. Normal D&D, I think, states because Jones is technically large, it wouldn't. Because again, like normal Krakens with you guys, but you are ever increasing in size, and in this moment, you could try to hit him and grapple.
Clarification question. Do his tentacles count as weapon attacks?
They're not
Basically, yeah.
Melee
You
weapon
roll
attack.
an
Yeah,
extra
right.
2d4 every single time you hit.
Yep, because from
1d4
2 and large.
from each of us.
Hey, bro, you want one?
Hey, so
Me too?
I hate
An extra 8d4.
I hate this.
Also, what's the damage for those? I can
Okay,
supply
here, wait.
the
I'm gonna
dice.
need a lot of dice for this.
Maybe
So
we
this
got
is
them.
4 tentacle
Well, your
attacks,
action, you're
with,
saying your bonus action
plus
is
7 to hit.
Oh
So
But yeah.
Oh, for the innkeeper.
With what damage dice for you to get you?
I think I got it, but I'll
Okay.
tell you when I
Who's sworn to
I'll
help?
need them. Oh, okay. I need 2d6 for each thing, so that's 8d6.
Same as a fireball.
Sword sparks.
One, two,
Yeah, just for like saving.
And 2d4 for each of those,
4. Okay.
because of my
Sorry.
enlargement.
Did you hit with all 4 attacks?
No, I'm still gonna roll, but I'm just
One.
keeping those
Get,
on
yeah,
standby.
get the dice ready on standby.
Okay.
I
You are doing a
roll
lot
it
of
all at
damage.
once. It's safer. I don't have another D4. This is my last one. You need one more.
Yeah, I think
I
I.
have one.
I have
I
one.
don't like this.
So, Wazowski.
Oh, wait, I have
the
one more D4.
maraca.
I got it.
But Mike was asking.
Oh, you're right.
The
I
mic
gotta
dice.
use the mic dice.
The maracas of death have turned.
I don't feel good about
How
this.
does this feel?
How's it feel? Not good. Not good. Doesn't feel great.
Now you.
All the tentacles splurge out of me.
Splurge.
I'm just holding my hands out like a holy kraken would, and back
Holy
they just
Kraken.
boom and attack from all sides.
All of them.
Plus 7.
Okay, so
Hey, yo. He didn't roll. Well, he rolled a 14, which is below 15, but all of
No,
us were
but
above.
plus 7. That's a 21.
so 21 is my lowest.
The 21 misses.
Okay.
Okay.
2 16s plus 7,
23s.
23, and then
hits.
1 24.
The 23s hit. The 21 misses.
The 24 though?
Or the 24 hits.
The 24 also misses. His,
So,
his
21
only
misses,
AC
and then the rest
is
You
23.
can only hit
So
it.
that's 3 attacks.
You just need
As
to
the
take
Kraken is emerging.
Then you just need to take out.
So that is 2d6 plus 4.
Orange tentacles are swarming the deck. Get ready for this, gang.
This will be a tale to tell when I'm drunk at a bar.
This is insane.
Alright, so that's 6d6 plus 2d4 because of my 2 enlargements. Oh wait, do I get...
It's per attack.
Yeah.
It's per attack.
So
So
3
you get
attacks, that's
6d4.
64 damage.
August,
64.
Suck it.
This is
Basically,
cool. You're working together. You're solving the counter.
if he rolls all ones, it's nearly 20 damage.
That's yeah. Go ahead and roll that.
I like that look.
Got the horses.
I've never rolled this many dice before. I love this.
Hey, you'll learn to love it,
What's the
buddy.
PSI?
Buddy, trust me.
James,
When I got,
James, what's the PSI on that thing?
hey, buddy, don't worry. When I use my
got
gun,
this.
I feel the same way.
Well, I'll keep that one.
That gargantopus.
Okay, so that's 10.
Guys,
Contemplates the sword.
You want a calculator?
It was too obvious.
He only rolled 1.
14.
Calculator.
Yeah, that's
Just
good.
drop
Okay.
D.
6
Jones.
plus 4 plus 4.
I doubt it,
plus 2.
but
Da da da
This is-
Literally grapples him, strangles him to death, throws him overboard. Alright, we're done.
Yeah, the Kraken plus Davy Jones.
Oh, really?
I did 36 damage in total.
Any
Oh my
modifiers
God.
to that damage?
Oh, wait. Plus 4. 2d6
each-
plus 4 for each one. So that's an
Plus
extra
12.
So
12.
that's
48.
That's
48 damage.
D8?
48.
4d8?
Boom, 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 boom. As Davy Jones is swiping and blocking as best he can. Can't do crap against the Gargantopus. You are
And while I'm grappling him, I'm going to use my movement to just
Which I'm
dive down into the ocean to
Or
finish
on
him
the
off.
Dutchman. Or on the...
You
No,
grab
Oh, wait,
him
that's his lair. Never mind.
I'm gonna finish this where we started, in the
in
ocean.
the sea.
That was
Davy
better.
Jones is flung into the water. We're actually gonna take you guys just kind of into your own little area.
Marlin.
Look at this. As you are being dragged in, Davy Jones is for sure going to legendary attack you right now.
Of course, but
Good lord.
Coward.
I have
fool of a
not a
tooth.
lot of health right now.
He can make another claw. He can't grapple you worth shit.
grab
No,
your
but even
tentacle.
if you drop polymorph,
Is that with
is
disadvantage because he's grappled?
It is. He's grappled. All right, disadvantage. He misses barely. Yeah! On a natural 2, missing your current.
As
barely
I
on a
grab
barrel.
over his neck, he is struggling to breathe while trying to attack.
He
Wait,
hits
a
you?
squid.
No, he didn't hit me.
A 3 hits you?
Yeah.
Wait,
if
really?
he
him,
rolls
he
a
said he
3,
barely missed.
If he rolls
rolling
a
a 2.
3,
Oh yeah, my AC's a 13.
and you
Oh.
only have 40 hit points currently.
Yes.
Has a gargantuan.
He'll still be a huge-sized marlin. No, he'll be
A
a
gargantuan-sized marlin.
because marlin's only.
Oh, small.
Marlin's
Yes,
small.
large marlin.
Oh yeah, he was
Large size.
small, so
Large
that means
marlin.
he'd be huge.
He'll be the same.
The
no,
deadliest catch.
Is he small or tiny when normal?
Small,
Unfortunately,
which would mean he would go up to
Marlin-
medium and up to large,
as you are in here,
Up to medium.
then up to large.
David Jones looks at you just.
It's simple math, everyone.
Come on.
You
I'm
are
not
a
stupid.
fool.
You are a fish.
You
Not
see,
friends, not
looking
food.
to the side, coming in.
Yeah!
Blah, blah, blah.
Yes!
Another.
Kraken fight!
I only have 40 hit points.
Nemo's there!
Fight!
Nemo's there!
Coming in soon. Yes, coming in soon. But this is just under the water.
your dad.
This is going to be
That is his
the
head.
Kraken's turn. As for
It
you,
was like-
it makes 3 of its tentacle attacks. Man, you'd hope. His is only though. It's not as good as Davy Jones with its additions.
Okay.
It's basically making all the tentacle attacks against you because it can't grapple you in any way, shape, or form. But you know, it's protecting Jones, its master. That is 1 hit. That is barely 1 miss. Oh, that's 2 misses.
Also,
22
keep in
damage.
mind every time you get hit by damage, you need to make a concentration check on volleyball.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is,
Oh,
He
crud.
hits you for 17 hit points.
17. So it's a DC 10.
10. Yeah.
Because it's 9 or 10.
DC 10 for my
You
concentration.
have 17. Constitution
using
saving
the
throw.
octopus.
Beat a 10.
Oh, okay.
So if you have buffs,
As a Gargoctopus, you just have to roll a 9 or higher.
I don't know where to find the concentration.
You have a
save.
+1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
+1.
unless it says you have proficiency.
they're Gargoctopus. They're not
That's a good
con.
yeah. Because it's not his physical attributes.
Yeah.
It's the creature.
That's
So
Right.
yeah, but occasionally.
Marlin
Yeah,
dice.
occasionally, but-
Marlin dice. That's a 6.
Shoot.
It's a
As-
large-sized marlin.
a large marlin in the water. You are still on par with Jones in size, but
If
You
I
zoomed out.
polymorph
has
again, would I go back to
force.
gargantuan?
what? If you polymorphed again, yeah, you'd be gargantuan once more.
Unless you pick something bigger, then you'd be colossal.
Find something bigger. What's a CR something that's
A squirrel.
Of course, the natural enemy, the kraken.
How much damage did I take?
You took 17 points of damage, but that was in the Gargoctopus form. The Gargoctopus
so
is
I'm-
gone. Marlin, you're at full hit points again, but you are now in the water, just you and the kraken.
Wait,
And
well, what of Jones? I don't care.
Jones is no longer restrained by you, as again, you are back into your normal form.
Hey, don't you sink because you're in a ball?
I
Oh,
thought-
the ball's broken. Like that.
Yeah.
It kind of like you slip
Oh,
out
crap.
becoming a Gargoctopus, so the ball is like on the ship
Oh, okay,
right
good.
now.
Yeah.
You're just in the water, normal saltwater fish.
Okay.
Here's what's gonna happen. At the end of the Kraken's turn, Jones is gonna make another legendary attack.
I've come to make an
he's
announcement.
pissed.
Jones.
Again, you are large. He cannot grapple you, but that is
CR5?
definitely a hit.
Below CR5 is what we're looking at.
On the claw
no,
attack,
9 or less. 'cause
that's
it's 9 or less.
12, 11, 4. Marlin, you take 34 points of damage.
Alright.
As
I have
Jones-
5 temporaries, so that's pretty good. 34?
34 minus your 5 temp, that does 29 damage to you.
So I'm at 48.
Yeah, so 48 out of 77, you're doing fine. Phoebus, that's you. Nick,
Alright.
on your turn, you'll appear about 10 feet away from the marine. It's like in that zoom up, and you're
Okay.
What's
you
the
probably-
situation?
Fine,
right now.
spirit.
Marlin
Yeah.
has just jumped into the sea. You see tentacles are rising and frothing, stuff's going down. You do not see the
Ankylosaurus?
tentacle form of Marlin, though. Those orange tentacles have disappeared into the water.
Well,
You are on deck. There are still the pirates. Your web is still up, keep in mind. Biomass
Yes.
everywhere.
however, it's not doing anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop concentration on that and cast Shadow Blade.
Clockwork
Yeah,
Thorax.
Yes, and then I'm gonna make
Only 30.
my first attack on the guy right in front of my face.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Veggie Tales moment.
Okay,
Hey guys,
that
there's
is
bubbles.
an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Where's Bubbles?
This is
It's
psychic
Bubbles just
damage.
making her
It's pretty
pretty, so she
good.
making pretty
So 18 on the first one, and the second one, 10.
10. A 10 misses, the 18 hits.
Alright, so he will take 2d8 psychic damage. 3 psychic damage.
3
Yeah.
seconds.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay. And then I'm going
Feels
to use
good.
my bonus action, and I'm going to attempt to telekinetically shove the one I didn't hit away from me 5
bolt.
feet.
Throw him at me!
Please give me a strength saving throw.
That was a natural one.
Boink.
As these cursed pirates, excuse me. They do have advantage on strength checks because they're a
Saving throw.
swarm type. It's a yes.
Okay.
On checks and saving throws.
Okay.
Okay, I got two ideas.
Your
I'm sure they're short, but
DC
15.
though, 15. It still fails. On a 13 synthetically.
So if they're a swarm, are they technically all one creature?
That is what you're noticing. You're doing damage to these, and you see that the damage is slightly appearing on the wall.
So when I telekinetic shove this one, does the other one move
I
too?
think
You're
it's
not
just
sure.
damage.
It might just be damage. As you
Okay.
boom, this one that you didn't hit, boom, shoves,
Yep.
and he only moves.
Sweet.
But you see, as the damage is done, part of the crew. As the damage slightly closes, like the damage is being spread amongst
Alright.
the crew right now.
Among-
As you are in full sea right now, this isn't like the normal
Yeah,
tidal
sorry.
wave stuff. This is the true might of
I'm
Jones'
about
crew.
to stab.
Well, that's my turn.
That is your turn. Nick Wild, that's you.
I-
You'll be on deck.
I
Guess who's
would
back,
like to
back,
be
back,
65
back
feet
again.
away from Jones.
Nick, boom, you appear, chest at your side.
Can
Nemo
I
behind-
be
Threaten him.
35 feet away from Jones?
35 feet away from Jones?
Actually, can I just be like, wait, I want to be far away from Jones.
Let's just get on
Let's-
out of there.
Let's get him out.
You are here then. You're about 10 feet away from the ship, and distance-wise going down. Yes, you're good.
I'm gonna yell, Jones!
The water bubbles below you.
Call it off!
Wait,
I'm
we're
bubbling.
still on the boat.
I'm get away. I'm trying to get out.
That was your movement to get here. That's,
Okay. Water under me is bubbling.
It's bubbling.
This is why I wanted to be 120 feet away, 5 feet away from Jones. This is fine. All right. This is all right.
He
Wait, do I have my
steps
action
through
bonus
your
action?
board.
No, so it's like
Okay.
getting here and seeing what you would want to do. Because, yeah, you can do, like, free action stuff like that. Because it was a lot of that. You and Nemo are now, like, on par with everything going
Okay,
on.
I'm fine with where I am.
Cool.
That's fine.
Gusto, that is your turn. Nemo, you're on deck.
I have a
Gusto.
dagger at the
High
heart. Dagger at the
from
heart.
the deck where we're at, how high is the meridian?
Yep. How high is the meridian?
Yeah, like how far above us?
Well, we haven't given it any weed.
Right now, it is coming from above. Half the water's under.
I'm sorry.
60 feet.
Okay.
It's in my contract.
I did bonus action disengage and started moving towards like
Yes.
like he directed.
Yes, you were. Because it's not like to get away, so you're not hurting him.
I'm going to
So more like there, yeah.
also
So
run. I'm just gonna take. I don't have bonus action disengage.
because the turn that's already happened, so now you can be close to Esmeralda since it's like a one-time thing. What can see you,
Is it what can see me or what's near
What
me?
can
or
see
what's
and hear you
see
within 30 feet.
within the 30 feet. So moving just outside, doing it now. Gusto, you're totally fine to like be next to Esmeralda because
Okay,
it's
cool.
done.
Yeah. Wait. So I won't even take an opportunity attack from that guy.
He can't take reactions with turn on deck. He's
Beautiful.
booking
I cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna run over
I
to
gave
the
you a free
edge.
rope feet.
Perfect.
for 5.
Is that how many feet was that?
That's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of movement.
I want to get like I'm pretty much gonna jump up on the the side of it and grab the mast and lean out as far as I can so I can see as much of the meridians. I'm hoping to be able to see like the deck, if not, as long as I can see like ropes coming over the side.
You're seeing, yes, the ropes on the side. It's a bit weird because, like, on this side by side, you are seeing, like, this side of the ship, like, the webbing has just disappeared off as Phoebus. You just dropped
so
that.
I don't see the deck, but I see like up in the netting.
The side rails, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look at you, Esmeralda, and say, up you go! And I cast Vortex Warp and send you. You can, if you don't want to, there's a check, but if, yeah,
No,
just
no,
teleport you
I'll
want.
go.
Yo, that's fun. Wait.
Esmeralda, thankfully the webbing has just disappeared as you appear up on top of the deck.
Hi, dear.
Undead.
Welcome back.
Yes.
The pirates are looking pissed. Gusto, very good turn. Nemo, that is you. Mike Wazowski will be on deck after all the ships.
Yes. Alright.
Jones.
Say, stop.
Stop it.
Get some help. 30-foot radius.
We have the heart. Does that mean it would have disadvantage on any saves concerning command?
If you want to try.
You can certainly try.
I'm going to cast a command, and once again, Nemo is going to gesture to his heart, kind of thinking like that, like inside. His word is forgive.
You zoom in. Nemo, the heart sits in the chest.
Look at his eyes.
Boom, 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 boom. You cast command. Dave Jones has to forgive.
Because that's kind of.
And he has to make a wisdom save. He's going to legendary resist.
Wait, you have lucky, right?
That can't stop legend.
It doesn't stop legend. Yeah.
Ah, rats.
It's like
Otherwise,
if
everybody
it
in the party
was
would take
working
the
or
lucky
just
feat
barely
and
and he
just-
wasn't doing it, you still
nah,
do
keep that result.
All right.
Divination
So
wizard, though.
he only has one left, I'm assuming.
it. Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
Bonus actions, I can't do anything else. So
Nemo, at the end of your turn, that makes the pirate's turn. Here's what's gonna happen. Esmeralda, Phoebus, everyone. Here's what's gonna happen. 5, 10, 15, 20.
If damage does
Wait,
1 to one of
I just have a question.
imagine
Am
the
I
whole crew,
more than 30 feet away from Esmeralda?
and one of them fails?
10, 20.
Because she
It
has
doesn't-
turn undead.
It does not last. It's only
Got
for the
it.
creatures
It's
that can
over.
see.
Because
and
I was
in
really
range.
worried about that. Like, hey, do I need to make some save?
Here's what's gonna happen. I now need Phoebus, Esmeralda, Barbosa, and Mike Wazowski to make me athletics checks.
Athletics, you say? What's the dealio with the shield?
I don't have anything that can
Unfortunately,
give
it's
him...
on hits of damage. They're just trying
Am
to
I making one
grab
or
you,
two?
like hold on to you guys. Yes.
Am I making
Oh,
one
yeah,
or
the
two?
One.
force field.
You can't do it twice.
was
It's one
worried
of
for
the
nothing.
unfortunate things. They can't like all gang up to do
Ooh.
it better. It's a one person.
Okay. 13.
13.
I'm not on deck.
Mike.
Which one kind
Athletics check.
Oh,
Phoebus.
16.
16. Barbosa.
24.
better. Even better.
Close.
That's 21.
21. All of you are taken.
What?
Wait, I got a 24. How the?
But you are not all going to the same place.
If she comes back down, I swear, I only have 3 second level
Bill!
spell.
This is a random
Billy.
bunch of checks. Here we go, starting with Phoebus.
Billy
Crap,
boy.
crap.
Bill.
Phoebus, you
Bill.
feel this one you grab. Boom. You are
Whoa.
stretched
Right,
across
boy.
the Ethereum. That was a good accident. Find yourself. You are in 3 feet of water. This is difficult terrain as you are standing on the deck here.
Man's very close.
Barbosa.
Don't
Interesting.
tell me Don't tell me I'm beating the man that I killed with cannons.
Barbosa. You appear next to a lot of other ones. Gusto, you see Barbosa appear with this pirate. Again, they're not attacking right now. They're splitting you guys up. Mike Wazowski, you feel yourself move down
Achilles
below
attack.
deck. Unfortunately, not there. You
Oh.
find yourself.
I was about to
The
say.
horse is about to give him
Yes.
the smoke.
You find yourself in
Thank
the
you.
library. And
The
finally,
library.
And Esmeralda.
Looking like,
Hey.
what's the horse from Tangled?
I
Esmeralda,
Maximus?
Maximus.
you
Maximus.
find yourself. Damn. Esmeralda, on a natural 2, you are in the depths of the ship, underwater. You cannot see a lot of your surroundings. You are not suffocating yet, but with your current constitution, you have about a minute, if I'm looking at this right. Yes. Or excuse me,
Guys,
Esmeralda.
you might be meeting
You
Scuttle.
have 4 minutes of breathing. So Esmeralda, you're currently fine right now,
Okay.
unless you start taking damage or things that would cause you
That's
to
a lot
lose
of
air
rounds.
faster.
That's a lot
It's
of
a lot of
rounds.
rounds. Like, you can swim for. You have a good constitution. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong
do.
stat.
I
You're
do
doing
have a
fine,
decent.
but it's taking damage is what would start hurting you right now. With that, that is the pirate's turn. They successfully split you up. Nick, you see
Get to the
these pirates. Boom. This guy's gonna dash just to move. This guy
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
he-
fine. I actually have water. What am I worried
Nick,
about?
We
This
have the
guy's-
force field.
has the force field. He jumps. Boom. Gum, gum, gum. He's just
It's
like
a
holding
ball.
on. It's a ball, so he's gonna start like on his next turn. He's gonna fall 'cause he's just trying to get at you guys. It's kind of
Good try, buddy.
good try. It's a,
also-
good, it's a noble effort. He's doing
There's
his
like
best.
slime
He's doing his
coming
best.
off on the
I respect
wall.
you.
There is no one at the Meridian's home
I
crime.
Oh! Yeah, why do you think I was really worried? I got a 24 and now I'm like, oh frick,
The
I'm on the other
Dutchman,
ship.
you see the Dutchman, a lot of these pirates, the one barking orders Barbosa, you hear, enough! Fire the cannons!
What? You have vertical cannons?
Dum, 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 dum,
What the
dum,
fuck?
dum, dum. They have about 270-degree cannon rotation. As
Who's
they're
still left on
This
the ship?
gun might be useful for more than one
Mike's
thing.
below deck somewhere. Here we go. This
It's
is
all
going
up
to
to you,
be
buddy.
4 attacks against the ship.
Can I get their attention before they shoot? Just be.
Oh yeah, what are you?
Don't try it.
They just want to destroy you guys.
Okay.
Save the heart.
It's
You
only
just kill
Jones
you.
that matters. Okay.
Jones is one of the only. I mean, they might try to get the heart do stuff, but like in terms of like self-preservation, maybe it's a little different.
Okay, that's fine.
That is okay. That's a hit on the Meridian. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit. So that is 3 hits.
Who's got the health?
No
Okay.
one. Me. I
Uh,
do. And we healed it back to full, right?
it was at full, so starting at 500, 60 points of bludgeoning damage. Just poof, poof, poof. Mike, you feel the cannons are rocketing up, like wood is splintering around every which way.
Well,
as
we
the
definitely
pirates
can't go in the water
fire.
now.
Yeah, right now you are stuck on, like, you would start sinking because damage is going too far into your
But the
hull.
anchor is still being raised.
No, because no one's at the helm to do it. You prepare the action and then you spend it on the ship's turn to enact it.
I
Um,
hate these guys.
Oh yeah, it's almost like the bad guys.
It's almost like they're
On the
cowards.
end of that turn, the Kraken is going to take a legendary action.
Throw the fish.
You must know though, with large, I'm gonna say the rule of cool is unfortunately going to apply right now.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
Kraken might be able to grab you. It might. But it is a legendary. It's not a full.
Unfortunately, the rule of cool is still in
Is,
effect.
the rule of cool still is in effect. According,
Applied the rule of cool, so it
Supreme
sticks
Court
with
is yet
us.
to overturn it.
That's true.
Mike,
Thing with critical failures.
Marlon, excuse me, Marlon, you have a 16 AC.
Yes, I do.
You might be one of the luckiest fishes I've ever met.
Really?
On a
15.
synthetic 15.
Hey!
You do not take damage.
What did he roll though?
It was an 8 plus 7 to get sent 15.
By the way, my
Why are you guys
AC
so
is
fast at
15
math?
because of the shield.
Exactly.
Spite?
I went to kindergarten.
Just didn't know if we.
No, seriously, I was.
Yes, no, that's
I
important for
only
you to know.
do it out
in
of
the
spite.
tags.
Yes.
One teacher made a joke about my F in his class. I'm like, screw you, I'll be good at math out of spite.
Jones is going to
Base.
take his attack now. Sorry, Marlon, just kind of situate you there and there. Davy Jones swimming. He is looking at the heart. He's looking at you, Marlon, just kind of like realizing all this. He turns to you just, is this how you repay me?
Yep.
I'm already too far gone.
More evil than the BBEG.
Yo.
Well, not the BBEG. But
Here we
for
go.
us it is.
He is going to start with his
No.
sword. He can two-hand this underwater, yeah, because he's got that.
Side quest.
That is going to be a 1 hit,
He's like a secret boss, I feel.
2 hits,
Yeah. You go out of your way to
and
find
here
him.
comes the claw.
And we're saying, oh, we
That's
regret
cocked.
it.
Ah.
He is going to attack. 2 plus all that. Yep. So adding that all together. Have to do quick math. Marlon, you take 68 points of damage.
Really? Not even
66.
69?
Are you down?
I am down.
You are down.
Oh.
As you feel
Coughing up blood. He still has that blood curse blowing that in me though.
He made more than 2 attacks, so he takes a D8.
Yeah. I just wanted to keep that out there.
just
Wait a minute, I'm still Marlin. I'm going to reaction Hellish Rebuke.
go for it. He's got to make attacks.
As a creature of water, would he be vulnerable to fire damage?
No.
Oh.
No.
Just had an ass.
Especially not underwater.
Fireball.
Marlin,
I mean,
he
could always pull
fails his dexterity saving throw.
My guy!
He's not using his last legendary.
He's not. He's not.
It's
Not yet.
just a little bit of damage from how much of you.
Hell
Now
should
that's a
we-
lot of damage.
well, isn't it the same amount?
It's 5d10.
I mean, it's like.
Welcome to the high D10 club. I'm going to upcast this. So I will unfortunately not have any more polymorphs.
Okay.
But I add a D10 for each slot above level, first level.
Yeah.
This is 4th level.
So 60
So 60 10. 5. No, wait. It's 4th level.
Which is
Oh.
3 levels above, so 5.
Yeah.
Hey, if you need any
6,
dice,
7. Yeah.
you need any dice, I got some here.
Thank you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're just rolling all the
7d10.
dice today, aren't you?
7d10?
Well, Hellish Rebuke is
Starts at that,
Oh,
upcast it,
it's a
up to
4th level.
60 10.
60. You're right.
Plus 3d8.
Doesn't it start at...
Oh yeah, plus
It starts at
38.
10? I thought it started at
Let's be
3d10.
nice.
Is that
Yeah,
genuine
no,
or
you
no?
can
You're
do
just
it.
being. I'm sorry, I'm not good with those.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to cause problems.
Hell's faces.
Just like with Facilier, I'm going to take this man down with me.
Take him with you.
Yeah.
I have one last thing to say to you, Jones. You can take me all you want. Don't you dare lay your hands on my son.
He'll be the next.
No, we have a force field.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, force field.
Your lasers can't get through a force field.
I need a
I went in it.
calculator.
No, you can't do that.
3
No, I
plus
have a shield.
9 plus 8 plus
It's a force field.
plus 7 plus 5. He takes 33 damage.
Fine.
33 damage. Jones looking hurt. Firing. Marlin. Crunching claw end. Do you fear death?
Not anymore.
Then fear me.
Raw!
Nemo's going to see that up there
And
and
you see your father go unconscious in the water.
float.
He's not letting go.
Oh, he's not?
Oh, I thought you were meaning Nemo starts floating.
He's
not a
Saint.
Davy Jones
Skills are just
has you,
One more level.
and even in your ethereal, unconscious state, you feel Jones is keeping your soul and body in the sea.
All right.
His turn.
So did Jones see that I have the heart? That's unfortunate.
This is anger. Pure, unadulterated anger right now. Mike Wazowski, that is you, unfortunately, down below deck right now. This pirate appears, boom, in the library with you.
So, just a question for you.
Yeah.
Are they the way they are because of Davy Jones' magic?
Possibly.
Interesting.
Am I grappled currently?
Yes. Because again, they did their grapple to take you all to different places.
Would it be an object interaction to just like have the key in hand and like grab the?
Maybe. I would say yes. Grab a key. I mean, you're kind of like in that grapple restrained, you're wrestling, so yeah, quick, grab a key, something already on your person.
Yeah, and then just like grab a hold of him to see if it casts Shatter.
Grab hold.
Dang. In that case.
You just start holding his hand.
In that case, does it take a full action to break out a grapple?
Yes, it's a
I'm
check.
just gonna cast Dimension Door and go back up to the helm.
You
Yes.
completely
Do a barrel roll.
He comes with you.
No, he doesn't.
No,
He doesn't?
No.
No.
Oh.
boom. Dimension door. You just leave on your own. You don't have to take him with you.
Hey, you can
Boom.
do a barrel roll.
You appear. This other pirate on deck turns around, ha! Pulls out his weapon, right? Because he thought, all right, we're good.
Cool.
I just want to know if I could.
I want to see those two at the with the heart, and I want to yell at them to get it to me.
Okay.
And then I want to use
The best soundtrack from the third Pirates film.
the
Epic battle in the Maelstrom.
Cool.
I'm the only one on here, right?
Yeah.
Other than these guys.
Only one on the ship.
I want
Take the helm.
to grab the helm and have it flip.
Again!
Again!
Door
The
barrel.
ship is fully repaired.
I
Everything's
wanna-
back down, baby.
Just
Let's
imagine
do
you
this.
fully step onto the wheel, and as the ship turns, you just like turn on the wheel.
Or like sideways so that I could at least
Shake them off.
Shake them
Which
off
way?
as well as see Jones.
Do you think
You would aim the cannons right down the water at him. I mean, they're a little.
And the
wrong.
cannons were loaded
is
from
the
the preparation.
Is the Dutchman still connected to the Meridian?
The anchor is still on, but if you roll starboard side
Yeah.
with your anchor,
It'll pull them up.
the
Could he
anchor's right
use-
there. Cannons are all in range, and that's just the movement of the ship. Boom, it'd be there.
Yeah, so I want to aim so that I'm able to see Jones.
Yes.
Because I want to be able to.
Could he use
Do I
the
need to-
Dutchman as a mace to hit the Kraken?
Swings it up onto the Kraken.
Yo!
Dude!
It's
Please!
locked.
I think so.
I knew I had
trying,
something.
The idea of using the anchor, the Dutchman, no, but even the anchor, it's like it's not really a weapon. It's just a big old construct object.
You
Could he
should
like
take Gusto's
shake
ring.
Anything's a
off,
weapon if you're strong
fling
enough.
the Dutchman onto the Kraken?
Whoop!
You
No.
become the ship and you just start.
So,
Whack.
I
could
could
just
have like super
start with side turn.
Yeah, so.
We could make you a ship, your own ship.
Yeah, so does that counts
Just a
as
gun
my
it.
bonus action?
Yes. Or actually, Dimension Door there, and yes, but you are on your turn and will be able to command the ship.
Yeah, so I want to just do that and then have them whenever the. Should I fire the Kraken or the
Whatever you don't do, I'll do the other.
And
How are you
I'm
doing
gonna
the
have
other?
them.
Not with a ship, but just like I'll target the other.
You have your ring, right?
you can decide to
I
before the
guess.
ship's turn, I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have them be ready to shoot.
We
at
don't
what
know
I
if the
decide.
side.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Barbosa, you are restrained by this dude. All these pirates are around you.
Really? Okay.
Really?
I don't know what's happening in the water, otherwise I would have tried.
Sweet. Then here is my thoughts. I have the I did all my bonus action Shadow Blades, Misty form of Dreads before, so that way I'm ready for this fight. The Hormones Helm, and now this guy just took me from it. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna Misty Step out of that grapple.
Woo, clever.
So that way I can hop out.
Whoop, you appear right next to Gusto.
Oh, we're getting out of there. I thought, what if I get my hands on the helm?
Oh.
What would happen?
You are, instead of Misty Step,
I'm asking you, what would work? What would happen with that?
I mean, if you could successfully command this crew to follow your orders at the helm,
Would that be like intelligence, just a sheer force of will,
it's
charisma?
more like intimidation.
I have everything.
What time of day is it?
This is night.
And I have my form of dread!
The sun is getting close to rising.
Great. Then I am going to first make an attack on the guy at the helm, because I get a free bonus to my intimidation on whoever I attack.
Yes.
And then, hold on, let me just grab the damage dice. What the
Roll to hit first.
Oh yeah, I like to roll it all at once.
Gotcha.
Wait,
Is that 40 feet?
where is
Hmm?
that?
Is that 40 feet away from me?
The helm.
Yeah, so 30, 40, actually it's more like 50.
Roll.
70, 50, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if he attacks on the other side, I can help, but...
How does that 20 sound?
This is just on the attack, though,
This
right?
is just to hit, yeah.
To hit, yeah.
On the
Would that give
intimidation,
him advantage on his intimidation to like?
Oh
show?
yeah, because the extreme damage.
the extreme damage, I'll see. First, roll some damage there.
Well, I already rolled 2 of them. So
Oh, yeah.
9. 16. That's also second. Oh wait, I also have the normal attack. Okay, 16. 20, 22, 29. 29. 30. 35. All magical.
That guy's gotta be dead.
With fair majority of it being psychic, if that matters.
Slash across his chest. All the pirates slash. They all look hurt.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude,
And then,
that's my favorite
with the free bonus intimidation that I get from the attacks, I'm grabbing the helm and saying, "Cease!"
Cool. Make me intimidation
I do have one.
with advantage.
Yeah.
He gonna take all.
You're gonna
the
take
ships.
all of the ship.
Yeah.
Ship.
Oh wow.
25.
The pirates all look. They're not going to attack anyone except you. Barbosa, every pirate stops.
I can take it.
The pirates holding Phoebus and Esmeralda, they even stop as they all
You guys are no longer
turn.
grappled.
You're no longer grappled as you got their attention on a 25. They will not obey your orders right now. Oh, but you got their attention.
Action surge. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna make another attack and try to tell it to these bilge rats that they better respect me.
Make another attack on this
Respect
one
me.
to give you that bonus action intimidation. Yes,
Respect.
Stab.
It's
Respect
Uh-huh. Modifiers. That is an 18 hit.
and 18 will hit this pirate.
Okay. 15.
Fighters and their action surges are annoying to say the least.
I used mine pretty early on.
Yeah, I was glad. I'm like, oh good, don't have to worry about that. I always forget that
25.
technically Barbosa is a warlock fighter.
30. 31.
Good
Where's
call,
your
man.
fighters?
37.
37.
Gah! Boom! One more intimidation with that. It's like, cease!
All of these pirates are, all of them start to look bloody. There's another deep gash across all of their chests.
Still holding on to the helm. Do I need to make that
Another advantage bonus. Come doing the box of doom here.
Box
This is cool.
of
Dude,
doom.
box
I'm gonna
of
grab my
doom.
dice.
2 dice.
I'm grabbing my
You have
Barbosa
advantage.
dice. My
Barbosa
warlock on my
dice.
fighter
Here
side.
we go.
That is a 27 plus 8.
What? You are going to be the captain.
19
If
plus
Jones dies, you're gone. You're the next captain of Pearl. I hope you
There's-
realize.
Pearl? Oh, yes, please.
I mean, not Pearl, the Dutchman.
On that high roll, they're starting to
My
look
God.
at you, Barbosa. It's starting to turn from anger, just that like, who are you, to why are you doing this? Like
And
you're
if
trying
in
to.
response to, I'm gonna say, I am taking this ship. Respect me.
Dear Lord,
We are all cool.
you're all really cool. You're
Also,
all
like,
really
I
cool.
fell under the fridge. I'm
Oh,
reviving
you're
it.
all right, Esmeralda. That is your turn.
Ah!
You
You are
just made things worse for
No
me.
longer grappled, and
You are-
his attention's
I was like,
diverted.
nobody's near
Yes.
you right now. Go! And then just like pulled
You
down.
literally,
second
like,
deck.
Threw me into their arms. You're like, oh, hi.
I didn't know.
Oh no!
His attention's
Um,
also diverted
Ezra,
because
he's not looking at you, and you are done. Unfortunately, right now it is hard to see under here. Even in a dark vision of this dim lighting, it is underwater, under deck. There are no natural lanterns, so it's hard to see what's
It's
going
hard
on.
to see.
A-
I would
As
like to use my cantrip shape water to basically propel myself out
Oh,
of this situation.
clever.
pulling a Nemo. Make yourself a
He-
No,
water.
Marlon. That was Marlon.
Yeah,
It's basically shaking water. Boom.
I love that.
Esmeralda.
That's such a dope image. Like you're just walking
Yeah,
and all
and
the
then
water
bonus
just spreading
action
around.
dash.
Bonus
Getting
action
outta
dashes.
Getting
You-
up to the upper levels
Boom.
of the dance.
Yeah, so going boom, boom. You flee upwards, seeing up, going up a level. Esmeralda, you find yourself in the water. Coming up, you see Phoebus and a pirate above deck.
Oh, hey.
Uh,
Oh, you keep popping
Doing
up
a
in the
quick-
right places.
I always do.
the pirate did do a quick opportunity attack on you. Like, while he was like distracted, he could still like, because this isn't the same pirate with the
Okay,
tournament deck.
reaction shield.
Gosh, that succeeds.
Oh,
Boom!
wait,
Yeah, you're
never
good.
mind. Oh,
As in she succeeded.
Yeah.
As in she succeeded.
I'm just lashing.
Dear
into
Lord,
this guy.
Esmeralda, boom! You are coming up on deck and see Phoebus with this pirate right here. Marlin.
I like to imagine she's
Can
like
make me
emerging
a
all
saving
sexy
throw
like
in the box of
water,
doom?
just dripping wet.
This isn't foreign to me.
Thank you.
I think that was my first box of Doom roll. I just realized.
That was your first box of doom, and a really good one at that. That was good.
Yeah, let's go.
I think I rolled once in the box of
which is
doom.
weird. You've done so much.
I've
Yeah.
had so many crazy, obnoxious plans, and I have yet to roll in the box of Doom.
Let's see here.
We're saving it for the finale.
Because once you're playing, like, I'll say it's like you, Mike and Phoebus' character, you guys do stuff that's still pretty in bounds with, like, rules and stuff. Box of Doom is like, this is something so lucky and could change the course of the game or the encounter, and so it's like, what do we do with that?
Y'all playing by the rules.
You play by the rules.
I like
the
breaking
rules
them.
bend to my will.
At the
You
end
intimidate
of,
the intimidators. That's what
Bullshit,
you
mine.
At the end of Marlin's turn, the Kraken is going to take a legendary action
He's gonna try to eat you.
against you, Marlin, and grabs you. That is one failed death save right there, as it damages you. You
Oh,
see
this is gonna. This is
pulling
tragic.
you towards its mouth.
Snap
that was
that
legendary
smiles
action.
back.
That
Go
was,
fish.
that was a
Was that
legendary.
the bite of 87?
That makes the Kraken's turn.
No.
As the Kraken takes his turn, here's what's gonna happen.
Can I yell at Jones to call it off?
Jones,
Hey, yo.
you see, actually, yeah, for his, because he could take a legendary action. You see Jones is
Oh.
going to appear back onto the ship, going from sea to a ship. You see that,
Nick is a little nervous.
and you watch as tentacles are starting to reach up.
The ball.
We're
And-
good, right?
As it reaches,
It'd just be a cat playing with a toy, batting it around.
I don't like that.
Nick,
Oh, yeah.
is my dad going to be okay?
It'll be fine,
Kraken,
Nemo.
you all see its body is now almost out of the water as it
Oh, it's
drags itself up towards the ship, pushing off the Dutchman. It is next to the ball right now.
He shoots and he scores.
As
All
you see Jones.
Comedy's the only way I know how to cope with this.
And what are you doing? Mike, or Marley, your body's now held by the Kraken, but in the air. You're technically out of water.
Oh crap.
Kuotoa is amphibious.
Call off the Kraken. Leave us alone. Or I'll stab it.
And what would you do in return?
Kill you?
And take my place?
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. Like being the captain of a ship forever. Heck, I might as well just do it. I go to. Can I roll deception?
Versus his insight.
Can I do like? Is that advantage because I'm taking the action of stabbing?
What
it?
would that be?
No,
Intimidation.
Can I stab like the wooden box?
It's
Oh wait,
kind of a-
intimidation.
It's back and forth, so it's flat. On
Can
both
I
sides.
stab the wooden
James
box?
Yeah,
makes
like,
a good
you know,
point. Or would that be
You
intimidation?
could do an intimidation if you want, but deception might be your better.
deception.
Go with deception.
Yeah.
He's got a decent actually insight. What deception did you get?
22.
Plus 1d4, right? Because of the heroism.
Can I? Oh, he meets. I'm gonna
Yes.
roll this
Does he
again.
have the-
That's all right.
Lucky. Go.
Does he have the d4 for
28.
heroism?
You have the D4.
Roll it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Get a
You see
32.
Jones
31.
Oh shoot.
shudders as it hits into the wooden of the box.
Please.
Oh, I missed. This time I won't.
Wait.
Then you lose everything.
Call off the Kraken.
Kill his friends! The Kraken's going to attack. Phoebus and Esmeralda, you're on the deck. And Barbosa, you're also. Or no, Gusto's closer.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're gonna sneak around the
As
metal man.
it's having to like hit a bunch. So Phoebus, Esmeralda, and Gusto, you are all.
Let me know if it rolls less than 18.
Yes.
I said leave us alone, Jones.
That's a hit for Phoebus. I did yours first just to see. Hit on Esmeralda.
Uncanny dodge.
Hit on Gusto.
That is a too
You can
spooky.
uncanny dodge. This is it's big ol' tentacles on the Kraken.
What kind of damage is it? Just regular, like.
This is
probably
bludgeoning damage, and
yeah.
you are about to be restrained because you are all medium creatures.
Just double checking that it was a 16 for her AC.
It's 16 AC for me now.
Yes. 16 AC will still hit, and above shield for both. Because you did one early, but it's that. Yes.
It would be my arcane deflection, which is invisible to shield. But
I'm just going to take.
Yeah,
You will all take 21 points of damage. Esmeralda half to 10.
I'm a little confused.
It's weapon.
Is he being
Gusto.
like, oh, well, you didn't say my friends or whatever?
It's
no, it's he's trying to call your bluff.
he's calling your bluff, and also it's that like, fine, if you really want it, fine. You want to be the curse, I'll kill everyone you are caring about right now.
But didn't he believe that I'm gonna do it?
He does. That's the worst part. He believes you're gonna do it.
Oh, he
And
wants
so-
to die.
If you're gonna kill him, he'll kill everyone around you.
He's taking the ship down with him.
Jones, I'll give you the heart back if you leave us alone.
What the?
Break your pact with Marlin, save them all, and I'll give you the heart back. And never come to us again.
Drop your bubble.
Can I write up a contract?
Not as fast, unfortunately.
Fast hands!
Fast hands.
It's alright.
I would say it would be nothing, unfortunately, that legally binding. It's like
Cross your heart, Jones!
please, pretty please. Yeah, right.
Cross your heart, Jones! You will never interfere with us. You will break his pact and you will leave us alone for as long as we live.
Drop the bubble, and I won't kill your friends.
That seems like
Take the deal, Jones. And I'll drop the bubble.
Nick, I swear
Keep
to
the
God.
heart. We'll go our separate
Dude,
ways.
dude. Think about it.
I
You could,
feel just
not-
fine
we're not
being the
there.
captain of this ship.
you could toss it.
But
As
there's
the
some other
bubble
things I need to
drops.
do.
To
I don't want to, Jones. Please.
At the end,
You could toss
Jones,
it.
that is going to be that turn. As you guys are in that, Phoebus, you are currently being restrained by the Kraken.
All right. great thing I don't need reverse somatic components for this. As I would like to, first off, how close am I to Nick?
60 feet, because he's off the edge of the ship and you are just now in the Kraken's grasp underneath him.
And this is looking exceptionally dire.
This is looking bad.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna flip my head. Can I see Jones?
Vaguely. It's that from where you guys are underneath right now, again, the Kraken being right
Wait,
here
but didn't
grabbing
Mike
on you.
turn the ship?
What are you doing?
Not yet.
Not
on
yet.
Mike's
What are you
turn.
doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
Don't.
Is he gonna? You better not.
Don't.
Opening
Davis,
up.
if you can get my arms free.
That's. Or your
Not
mouth.
sure that's going to be possible,
I don't
friend.
have a mouth.
Bite it. Stomp it.
We came here
Bump
to
it,
end
twist it,
this,
pull it.
Jones. And we're going to. I would like to use my 60-foot range mage hand to crush the heart.
It's gotta be
Nothing
a
can go inside my sphere.
That's the
It
problem.
starts inside.
And the sphere has not yet been dropped.
I
If
conjure it
you-
at a point of in 60 feet.
I'm gonna check, because
Oh, yeah.
it might be able to, but that's what I
Dude,
need to check.
How
is-
many self-sacrificing people we got here? 1, 2,
I
3.
ain't doing no self-sacrifice.
You're
Nothing. Nothing's what this.
Balance.
you're self-sacrificing by being the captain of the Dutchman.
Balance.
He's not actually gonna do it.
Dude,
I ain't actually doing that.
think about it. What do you need?
If you all
Balance.
can wait,
What are you
Nemo
doing?
can fix this.
What is the greatest balance of them all? Death.
Here we go.
It's up to Jones. It's up to what Jones does.
I'm going to roll for a mage hand attack, if that makes sense, in the box you do. As you have to hit an AC on the heart.
Can I use my reaction to help it? So that he doesn't crush the heart?
Unfortunately, that would have to be an open help action you had to have saved.
Okay.
Wait, he's attacking the sphere?
The heart.
I want him
Conjuring his mage hand inside the heart with you guys. To just-
So yeah, it's not coming towards it. It's just straight inside of it.
It has to be Jones's natural
I
AC.
can't stop you, but
Your
if
mage
only
hand
you'd be-
has
if
a
you'd
lot
wait
of the
until
same
Nemo's
stuff
turn.
as you for
What are you
this.
thinking? Okay.
Meaning
+7.
it has a +7.
Davy Jones hasn't made a decision yet. I think he's.
He hasn't.
I think
He's waiting. 15 or higher.
This is a big jump, bro.
You sure sound like a cleric's soldier.
On a natural 2,
Okay.
you feel your mage hand is holding it.
Holding the heart.
Yes, but is not able to crush it.
Alright.
Oh, sweet. There are 3 knives being held against
With
it.
the mage hand holding it, I'm gonna lift it.
The heart lifts.
You see, I'm very powerful in magic.
Make me a deception check with disadvantage. Esmeralda.
Yeah, Jones.
Me?
Yeah.
Her makes the deception check.
Yes.
Jones is not
Oh, because if
Not
Jones notices that you're...
indifferent to a lover's story, one wishing to stab the heart with the plucky young comedic relief, also
A
holding a knife to it,
Yeah, with
one being
disadvantage.
restrained by an attack.
Disadvantage?
Thanks for calling me the plucky young comedic relief.
Okay,
Oh, with a very deep backstory involving them betraying the people
Yeah,
they worked
that my
for,
first roll is a 13.
being permanently
plus
branded
10, so that's a 23.
for doing the right
Second
thing.
roll.
Yeah, you got branded
17.
for freeing slaves.
Okay.
That's why Jack's one of my favorites. Sorry.
And,
You
I
don't
still
know
have a
what-
bonus action.
He might notice. What is your bonus action?
I'm going to telekinetic shove Esmeralda out of the Kraken's grasp.
It's Kraken.
Well, this is against Esmeralda.
Oh.
It goes against me.
Right.
But you can choose to fail and be under.
And yeah, and you would just get knocked loose of the Kraken's grasp.
I would go with anything that he
Yeah.
does.
So because it's that like Esmeralda's pushed out, you make me a deception and disadvantage.
Not great at those.
It might have been better that you would let me take that.
Ah! Stay in the dice box. Dice room, okay.
What's your total?
If it would stay in the dice stream. Ooh, sadly one of them was a natural 20, so but the roll was an 11.
You wanna roll again?
Okay.
And you get to pick which of the 3 I keep.
Yeah. I would love for you to just keep.
I got another natural 20.
Oh, 2 nat 20s!
Oh,
Phoebus dice!
Phoebus dice! Phoebus dice! Phoebus dice!
Jones doesn't notice a thing from you two, saving probably both your lives in this
It's
moment.
deception that you guys were lovers. I'm
Completely
assuming.
unrelevant.
He would realize, and there's one thing Jones hates more than being threatened. and
It's love.
Do any
Exactly.
of the parties chance further dice?
No.
You're so cool!
Exactly! Easy one!
At the end of Phoebus's turn, Jones.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey,
Hey,
buddy.
Is coming over.
So he didn't accept it.
Buddy!
Oh, he's just doing something before he talks to you. Let's see. He's gonna.
There's a black spot.
What?
There's a black spot.
Alright.
So here's what's gonna happen.
He hates you.
He hates all of us.
Oh, he hates me probably the most.
He is
He's already killed the bunch.
You
Do you have a
two,
Vivify prepared?
we're kind of
I
tied.
do.
I
No.
have one in my
Okay,
spell
it's
story.
definitely
Let him
you,
kill my-
you two,
Did you roll a nat
Marlon,
20?
Nick, and
What
I
am
are
supposed to
tied.
do
Like-
for Mark?
Then Gusto and Nemo
I
are
have
tied.
one
A healing word? You have a Revivify?
in my spells.
That's a
It's
lot of dice.
Freaking you guys.
Revive Joe.
Oh.
We're fine.
You have two
That
clerics.
was a critical hit against Mike.
Sure, I have a revivify.
I love how he hasn't even attacked yet, and we're like, so Revivify. Oh, wait, we're doing this to get Sully back, right?
Yeah. But who do we, well, we have to cast it on.
I think I have revivify.
No, solely we don't have to do it on any.
Mike, you
We have,
take
like, solid
53 points of damage.
Are you
He
there?
has revivify.
But
I
you
use
are
that reaction to blast him 15 feet away.
okay. Go ahead, make your acrobatics check real quick for me.
Winter kick up
I just want to point out that the
I could
actual way
call
that
off
works doesn't get rolled.
Oh yeah, no, why am I doing that?
He had a roll because he was trying to set him up last time.
Boom!
Blasting him back.
Pushes you away. As Mike, you feel boom. You see though the deep
Joe
gashes
still has
in
his
Mike.
bloated agony.
Gosh, this bloated agony is really starting to hurt.
Okay, I don't have revivify. However, I do have the spell storing ring. So on
Davy
two
Jones
faces-
does this to Mike. Boom, Mike, you feel wind knocked out of you, blood pounding in your ears. Turns to Nick, just. Every one of them will die. Here is my deal. You give me the heart, and I'll let one live.
Please. I can do this. Don't hurt anyone else.
I always like seeing it's like Disney.
Jones, what's your last name?
The clownfish of Marlin.
Marlon's son? Marlon's
Your
son?
first mistake was messing with the clownfish. Do it.
Is it? Oh well, it's Gusto's turn.
Yeah.
But
Gusto,
6 seconds.
Gusto, you're restrained currently. Any spells?
Can I take actions whenever what's mechanically what does that mean?
Restrained currently, you will have to break it to do anything, unless it's magic without
Somatic.
somatic components.
You can do verbal components.
Is breaking it an action or is that
It's a problem right now.
Oh, is that my turn?
If you're
Oh.
holding it, sending it down line to Nemo.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, question. We haven't
I didn't know
slowed
that.
down. How far away are we from the island? Because we were heading towards it, right?
You would make it in another 10 rounds.
We're just gonna-
Never mind then.
Believe what? The Dutchman would beach
Yeah.
or veer off.
And unfortunately,
Oh.
you guys.
and
Nick
we
went
can't
fast, like,
stall
it's
that
but
long.
there's enough time
Stall.
for people to move out of the way.
Who's gonna have to die? Mike?
No.
You?
No one.
One is surviving.
No one is going to die.
He's picking one to survive.
Neither of my arms are
The
free in
rest
capacity.
don't die.
No, the rest die.
Exactly.
So it's you
one
either
party
break
Yeah.
it.
and every other party member is dead.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
That's not a good.
It's
That's
not
not
a
a
good
good
deal.
deal.
Yeah.
Is breaking it the action or is breaking it the
Action.
turn?
Action.
Do you have a bonus action?
Would I be able to interact with something from my inventory as a bonus action?
Frying pans. Who knew?
Like what? What are you trying to grab?
Like one of the things that we may or may not have found. On
But you wouldn't be able to get it to the thing. To use as an action would be restrained by
what
the
if I'm
Kraken.
sending it down?
The belly of.
All right, I'll just tell you. I'm gonna let me see if I can break free, and if I can, then I'll do the thing.
Okay. So I
what do
think I
need
understand
to
what you're
roll
doing.
for that.
You roll a strength check.
Are you sure? Is it not like Constitution or Intelligence?
To break free of a tentacle, you are restrained until you can be a certain DC of strength.
Okay, that's
Not good.
a 6, so it's a 3.
It's a 6, Lincoln. It's a 6.
So it's a 3. Because I have a...
You are there.
What were you
Guys,
thinking?
this is so frustrating. Okay, moving on.
No,
Only we had a
because he
free
caught his
bonus
attention,
action.
remember?
Yeah.
He's not grappled anymore.
No,
No,
this is the
Kraken.
Kraken that was grabbing you 3. Yeah, this is a...
Do you have any more lucky?
Oh, but I didn't take any attack from the Kraken, did I? It just restrained at me.
You did take attacks, actually. So,
21
fun fact.
damage.
Yeah, you took 21
I
damage.
was-
You're at
I swear
62.
I'm trying to pay attention.
You're good, you're good. This is a big
Wait.
fight. There's a lot happening.
You are still enlarged.
What?
I hadn't rolled for that, so I still have concentration on you.
Big
But yeah,
old
I
Marlin.
don't break free. That's my turn.
Oh, well, I'm rolling that 20 for my concentration, so I guess he's still up.
Still large. He's
Grows
still
even
still-
bigger.
Yeah.
Big and dead.
Because I was thinking if we just dropped it, then normal fish size.
You can drop it.
Oh, he's just kind of floating into the ocean. Jones and the Kraken have, like,
Oh, they
moved
on.
on.
Oh, okay.
Marlin's just
So
kind of...
I'm still in. I'm floating in the sea.
You're still standing, but
You're
There's
trying
no
to
rubber
slowly
band for me to
sink.
break
Looking like a
concentration
true
right now, 'cause
survivor.
I,
Here we go.
I can't do
Like a
anything
little
else,
kid.
so I might as well leave it on.
Okay. You-
That's my turn. Unless you're gonna
Here
let
we
me
go.
do something cool.
Nemo?
It's time.
Alright.
What?
Please say the spell out loud.
Well, first, I'm going to tell Nick, we have to go down as close to the water as we can.
Okay.
No attacks from opportunity from the Kraken, because you're still there.
and that guy's still holding on to the side
And
of your
here
boat.
it comes.
Oh, that guy falls when you move. Yeah.
Divination.
What?
Divination.
Nemo is going to send a divination prayer up to Poseidon.
Yes! I got it done! I can ask him something.
You may ask a single question.
Single question. I'm assuming we go like next to Marlin's body,
Yeah.
so Poseidon could maybe see this. I just want him to know that blood has been on the sea's hands for far too long. And I'm going to tell Poseidon, please, so many have suffered already. Can you find it in your heart to break every sea curse by destroying your trident? The gods are dying. Hades will rise. And Davy Jones, no less, will as well. Please.
Sorry, this is the autism
Yes,
speaking
sir.
out because I'm like, yes, besides trying. Woo!
Is that a D20?
Because this isn't divine intervention, this is divination, which is a
I will level up
answer.
and get divine intervention next level.
Oh,
So,
look at his face! Look at his face! Not 20. Look at the music. Can you see the...
If this is an ability check that you're rolling on your side,
Pirates of the Caribbean 5,
there's a
baby.
plus
Yes!
5 to
Yes! Sorry. Again, like,
If
hold on,
there's a
I'm
way
not thinking
Flash
of
Genius can
autistic.
help, it does.
Pirates is mentioned whatsoever.
Okay.
Oh, you say unfortunately?
Oh, daddy.
Crap, never mind. Game's over.
This was fun, guys.
You see your body floating in the etherealness. As a man with long gray and white beard, crown atop his head, trident in hand. I only offer this meeting with you now being the highest religious figure amongst the world.
Let's go.
High Prophet Nima,
Yes.
you ask myself a god to destroy my weapon of power. What would you offer in return to me?
You gotta say who's willing to serve.
I currently serve under Tiger Lily because she's the only, I guess, available god out there. However, I would probably believe she would be more than happy if I were to serve you. I have plenty of successors under me. They'll be fine with the Church of the Lost Ones.
I
Become Pope?
am not like my brother, and do not seek to steal, nor take another god's rightful servant. From my hand you ask me to destroy my trident. I require something equal.
You can use me as your trident. I will be at your right hand. I can perform the same abilities. You can just channel your magic through me.
But you are of service to the goddess Tiger Lily. I cannot take you.
How about my father? If all of these curses will be gone, Davy Jones will have no power. My father would have no person to serve. He would be more than happy to serve under you. He's almost dead. Please.
Second time.
James, you are on a roll with these.
We love you. We love you. We
Bye.
love you.
Good luck. Bon chance.
Ha!
Just
Oh,
as the
well.
music ends.
Me
That
over
was
here just
dramatic.
like raging because I haven't done anything useful this whole time.
I'm raging because everything mentioning pirates.
All you need
I
to
haven't
do
been
is
able to do
survive.
anything because I keep getting grabbed and vamped, and I'm just like, stop it!
On
Ah!
the plus side, they want to kill me now.
I'm so upset. If I had gotten out of that,
What would you have done?
I have a bead of force, and it basically it does damage and then makes like a giant hamster ball. I was gonna throw it at the Kraken and it was
In
just
the
gonna-
mouth.
and but I couldn't.
Okay.
I'm literally like a boat turn away from blasting holes in this kraken. I mean,
I'm so glad he did not realize that we were lovers. I told him, oh, yeah.
So my plan already
I also
was to
needed you
worship
guys-
Poseidon, and this is like, hey, you got somebody who's ready to serve. You got a good bartering chip. Oh, you're gonna use your father. Ooh, more emotional stakes. Oh no. Ooh, ah.
I need the heart.
You do?
You need someone to release solely from Davy Jones's locker.
You.
If the
I can
curse
do
ends-
that.
Yes,
But you'd
if
be
the
bound
curse
to the
ends-
dungeon.
Guys,
Yes.
I'm just gonna point out, Gusto
I'm done
Exactly.
talking with
has
teacher.
nothing going on.
What happened, man? What happened?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey guys, listen.
Sorry, come back.
That's such a funny line. Gusto's got nothing
A
going.
conversation that none but a god and a fish can hear. We move past Nick at the water's edge. Jones looks at you.
Do it.
Something happened.
As you
Thank
hit the
goodness.
knife, watch blood seep from the heart. You look. Your knife didn't penetrate the heart. Mike, you see turning, a man looks at you. Gray beard instead of tentacles.
I walk up to him and I grab him by the lapels. I know you fear death. I'm taking back what's rightfully mine. And then I basically just, I stab him in the throat.
Good night.
Holy
And then I
shit.
push him down.
Falling
Kick the old man.
into the void.
What if Soli?
Falling down in. Phoebus, Esmeralda, you see men looking at hands, bodies rippling away. The Dutchman already underwater.
Oh, are we going under?
You feel
Y'all
the
are in
ship
crack.
no longer held by its magical protection and curse start to sink below your feet. But you are already above deck. Gusto, you feel the Kraken loose from your form, slip down into the depths. We are out of initiative.
I want to give you a hug so bad right now, James. Can I?
Bring it
please?
in. I need to give you a
Oh
one.
my
See
gosh!
that,
You're amazing!
bro.
You see
Ah!
There it
Ma'am.
goes.
as
I'm gonna fix this now. You can
What the
Jones
just happened?
disappearing.
Anything.
A last
Still thinks of his life after all
the
these
body falls into the sea and is lost. From the vortex formed as the Kraken submerges away, Barbosa, Phoebus, and Esmeralda, you find yourselves as these pirates, all jumping over, start swimming towards an island far off in the distance.
Is Bill one of them?
Could we go help them?
Is Bill one of them?
They are fleeing for their lives.
Is
Free crew?
Bootstrap one of them?
Are they running? What? Wait, what about the Kraken?
Bootstrap
Sorry.
Bill.
The Kraken is leaving.
My old
Oh,
friend.
is he killing the crew?
Nope.
Okay, we're good.
No, where's
Kraken's leaving.
is Bootstrap Bill one of them?
You don't see anyone.
Old friend. Could I check?
On your perception, where you are, I will let you know right now, Barbosa, you will not find him
I killed
above
Bill.
deck.
I love him. He's probably in it.
He was.
As Nemo, you appear back from this trance.
Well, what happened? Did something work?
You did it.
You think?
All of you slowly,
Where's my dad?
The water.
you all look towards the water. There's nothing there.
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Can I try to get to Nico?
Same here. This
All of
kid
you
can't-
are able
Oh.
to get there.
I think
At
I've
the
now
helm-
just godfathered this kid. I don't care.
At the helm, I raise the anchor, and then I immediately. I don't even wait to see anybody else or see what anybody else is doing. I immediately go.
We
to
will
Sully
raise
and
an
try
orange,
raising
black,
it.
and white flag.
I will take the helm. We'll go invisible for
We're all
safety
in the ship.
Yeah.
and begin rising up.
You begin rising up as
I'm just gonna come for
rising up. The invisible serpent's already healing the ship as best they can.
I don't hate him. I've never hated him. I just knew he was lost, like I was.
I just scoop up Nemo when I come in.
It's just I George.
No.
It's okay, buddy.
That was all.
Hey, I lost my dad when I was your age.
I mean, same here.
And you know what? I found a new family. And we're your family, Nemo. We'll always be here. And your father, he loves you so much. He did everything he could to get you back. And he did. And he did everything he could to help protect you in the best way he knew.
Doesn't matter what takes them. Seas, other men, cat of fire. All that matters is the memory and what we do from here.
Nemo wants to close his eyes. He's gonna close his eyes. Make a quick prayer to Poseidon. Is he okay?
Remember our deal.
He spent his entire life saving me, making me found when I was lost. I had no choice but to do the same.
Mike, is there anything you do at this point?
I think after I raised the ship, I don't think I was even there for any of that. I immediately went down. I grabbed all the supplies that I needed.
I think I'm out. I go down with you, but I stay outside the room.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
The second you open the room, you see a little girl sitting on a hammock next to someone. Hey.
Hey.
It was a good fight. Davy Jones was annoying. Good job.
Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
She says, just be ready. Take one of these crystals. Placed on, you feel the magic start pulsating. You hear a voice. Mike. You turn and see Sully standing by you.
Hey, buddy.
Look at you. You got me.
Yeah.
You always were the smartest, Mike. But you see, he puts a ethereal hand on you. I don't think you should waste this on me.
I like peek out the door to see if the horse is dead. Who else would I use it on? I can use it again tomorrow.
Mike, no, you got those gems. You're so smart, but I can't help you guys.
Yeah, I know.
Look at me, I'm just a big old scaring idiot.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna banish you as soon as I revived you. Like, you were gonna go and, like, save our people. Like, you have important work that you need to be doing as well. You can't just give up.
Think I'm that important?
Yes. You need to come back. You need to help. You have that ability. You are worth that.
You see,
You
Sully
can't
just
leave me to do this alone.
but you never needed me.
Are you kidding me? I can't scare children.
No, it's not about scaring, Mike. You're smart. You're strong. You're brave. I'm just a wall of fur.
Yeah, and a pretty darn good one at that. Yeah, I've never been good at scaring. Like, I always need you there to. You were the cornerstone cornerstone of the entire building. Without you, it just falls apart.
But what if one of your friends get hurt?
I'll have a plan.
You always do.
Somebody has to go back there and save my girlfriend.
You see, just that's the highest honor that I would take from you, bud.
That, and there's another really high honor. You have to kick Randall's ass.
I gotta fucking kick his ass!
'Cause he's
She's solely looking at you, just
Come back.
always come back for you, Mike. You proceed with this.
Yes.
You see solely looking very weak.
So, yeah, you know how I said I was gonna banish you immediately? It's gonna be 4 days so that you can like get back to normal, but
I clear my throat.
You
Um,
turn.
I promise I'm not listening.
I just hear that from the
You
other
see-
side of the door.
I
I open the
opens it. You see Gusteau walks in, holding one of the screen canisters and a bit of a contraption. On that nat 20, puts it up to the door, presses it. Tutum. You see an open door warehouse.
Oh my gosh.
That's
You
incredible.
think I wouldn't make something for every member of the team?
Based! Based!
Sully looks at you.
I play this game to feel good, damn it.
As he just listen. I know you're worried about me, but I'll lay low and let me save our home so you can save the world.
Hold on. What's greater restoration? Is that a 4th level?
It's fourth.
Oh, it is?
No, it's a great. Oh, unfortunately, yeah, greater restoration. It's a
Did we
fifth.
did we level up?
Yes, you.
Because I would get another slot.
You would. Yeah, I'll
I'm
ask.
immediately gonna use that to try and greater restore. So
It helps a lot. You
I
see,
can use this. I can use this.
Guess who gets
level.
revived?
you
Let's go. Guess
Guess
you
you
can.
can.
The divine invention.
boom.
I
You
need to
feel
ask
solely feels better
About my level.
in that sense of you got this, buddy.
and I kind of look over at you and I'm like, can
It's yours.
I take off the tearing up. I take off the bracelet or the shield that Gusteau made, which was a door. It was Sully's door, and then I kind of like, 1 second. I grab my paint supplies, add a little mic to it, and I hand it to him.
Right around the doorknob for the eye.
Yeah.
You see,
I'm on it.
solely pulls you into the fastest hug. Just, all right.
It's better than any commercial. I'm on a door.
You're on a door, buddy.
It's covered up. Because that's the running gag.
I got you.
I can't believe it.
As he steps into Monstropolis, breathing that monstrous air, just turns. Go help your friends. See you soon.
I'm like, wait. I look around to see if there's just like a soda pop that's kind of just like next to the door, like one of the monster drinks.
Someone left their lunch on lunch break, yeah.
Yes. I just like run through the door and I grab that monster food. It's been a while.
As you were all getting on the ship, healing, Nemo, you look out over the sea. And you just hear, I'll never stop searching for you. I love you.
Love you too, Dad.
That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
I think that's a baby.
Thank you all so much.
No, I want to try so bad.